Paise Cyper. Ado Sajao yam yaureko. So gi pic se phajaba male aina khanbada. So gi pic si di phajareko. Mundum ahum. Ado hore.
Aiju hore.
Okay, okay, let's like hold on. Okay, okay. Maybe let's like time ko. So gi mes ko secret sign ko. Ai bani ne kadang ka thada ge. India gi ai buti mani ne si de. And the people teams of India do.
Number 1 team.
Animak number 1 ne. Although guys, first blood se come team logani. Who will take first blood? Which team will take first blood? Ma'am comment over here ko. Who do you think will win? I support both teams. I support both teams. May the best team win. May the best team win.
So of course you just who not wants those 3 diamonds all together, right? But
server Mumbai server Mumbai server. They are playing on Mumbai server.
Mumbai server.
Hello guys, the game has started. Don't forget to hit the like. Let's hit 100 likes before first blood. Let's go, let's go. Blue team is Sacred Shrine, red team is SHOWDOWN. Mumbai server servers ya. Sanaba kanda toast tong na bani, coin toss. Ado account mi der server khandu ba. Adu bu kai no manaw chatlani.
500 po.
Okay, first blood by Sacred Shrine.
500 dầu da. Dầu ra cái dầu thì 500 dầu. Mù mà ta L.
So the early game T go. Nice to go.
Diction ya rồi cô.
Cấp pe bada so early games da.
Moi server da sanaraga.
Moi maram dam ki server sanar po di am thina ha ka do ba. Ado easy ta to.
Moi là khoi lam da lak pa di fair de ba. Ping je.
Mana do ni. Ado ai huji MOBA ni khushi do kai no. EXP ke no khushi do kai no. And the season man. Best of piano, best of 1. This is best of 1. Swiss stage is the best of 1 ni ko. Team khudimak se loina mak tangkai na do ni. Loina amam loi sa do ba. Ado ngasi EBT ge play like ko guys. We have EBT game play too. EBT
cái nó là total match kya lấy đó.
Total match every day 4 matches. Every day 4 best of 1 matches. Project. Yeah, they go. So the early game is
Sai early game.
This is not what I expected. This is not what I expected.
Really good follow-up coming in from the side of Sacred Shrine, not leaving any.
Cái đồ radium nó UA nó school nó tới giờ.
Throughout the whole map. One is there. They
Bro, come on up. Cây nó cấp tốc cây đây nó.
Nó có bao nhiêu the story rồi.
What the hell man? Magi do. Green trong giờ laga first kill mà thả laga. Tại khả năng cái tàu này vậy. Ta có nó hàng cái. Ta kết năng được có gì đó phải đi.
Certainly they need to disengage as of now. But looking at the gold ranking, S8UL he does have the top gold.
Early game domination by Sacred Shrine.
Struggling with the build.
Ado bu sila game ama lai.
2K gold lead.
Mi amada game lak samay successful oidre. Solo ina sa re sidi. Napo tanaga.
Hig bay di hay re.
Post time. Ado mathaki tower je lakoi kidra turtle ju tole ko. Second turtle coming up. Guinea Bay position jo UN se thangala ko doya.
Second turtle up for the grab.
Purify yaoi.
As bodo fazari he. Oof, what a combo.
Ốp dân là đi có ốp dân là hạ lệ ốp ai lấy thế.
Post Guinea Bay gameplay is working. Guinea Bay gameplay is working. Guinea Bay pick is working.
Ada kui je ver thagat pe so gi ka da keno gi arlot ki yug ba ya ga ha
Arlona sumaina kalakpado ayo knockup neba Arlo ke alti high bada gunibi alti taw yabani chem som kan dabida mathak thanga taw
Aina haibada tawa kuideda
communication fajan tawe secret fine
going around through the whole
moi communication level asi ko wan tare adu bu gengjaw om lai so gi gengjaw om lai ko amadi chalani hyper down ado tower di chakhale ko maya gi tower chagre makha gi tower chagre
getting the same mirror rotation on his pace, but him being a Uranus might just be
ado me play su nungai kan sida like nam siko guys, don't forget to hit the like zero di natre am kill ma di lawre ko gang to kill ma di lawre mo gi lunox ka gang lak pai ji mi ma di dum si
golet 4K khedare 4K golet
hat ki doi sup ke
cannot make it out alive. Beautiful comes in from Asuna, not gonna be enough. Triple knockup from the Minnow and Fury. Now a 4-1. Anti finds speed into the back line.
Yuzong do walking chen do skill to ro ni Yuzong do ta na ha lo
Looking for something more. Radiant tries to go in for on combat. Will have to back
but
up.
the kimi gameplay ji yo ta re post ta ko
Come back from this. They
second sign ge kimi gameplay ji post ta re asi kimi je mai te mi sa ne
as well as Bid.
iti dia amba bit to ne bit to
Honestly,
post ta re adu bu lunox se kai na lunox se pai ji purify ni ko light put over the CV ne no lunox no chance of comeback but let's see moi je comeback god sky di haina bani ko o si si ani direct nappe bro si di bini na direct kong to wi wai si si so jin ba ban do magi tak na first skill ga passive ka as ya de lo so
that's gonna be hitting quite a lot, but top lane as well.
like cut lene
bada nappe ne si da ete boot camp
border na ba for patri da ba
ayok ta ba
tai
gaming house te wala sang ba da question la sana ko gangu je yum de sana ko gangu nappe ne am tina Mumbai server du sana ba
kai ba
Mumbai server du sana nappe je kai gino ba
hay với
la kai da phule si dai no kong na te switch stage ni ko switch stage sabadi switch stage to yaw ba team noina mak team kanom di yaw ngani ko tara he ne yaw ngani adu me am do best of one lai sana andu ne ba adu do qualify to ko team me am do noina mak best of one sana le ni adu ko kwai gi point yam ba team
ade khang boy asi par tha si khada ga di ko
to ka top 8 team do du khang ka tu lane cha tu du
par tha si khada le bo
sidi ayo para tha ma sing handa ne summe moi gi boot camp ta para tha ma sing di khar handa ni ko si por ga de
Doing this if they want to end it under the 12-minute mark.
Honestly, after the 12-minute, you
final lane to do ne lane se top 6 team na to top 8 teams to lane to do ba
on the side of SHUL as well, you would never know when it just
ado EVT ki play su ko guys don't miss out on EVT's game
recognize that as well.
ado early game se phai ko secret sign ge secret sign na base tang ba hit di loi ko base tang ba hit ba ge loi ado moi base ka mai na chang gi
CD ga ma sơ rồi mà hàng kia hấp bởi cái mà Odisha series kia thì chụp biết cái đó là tham dự vui rồi thì tôi tới hậu gì
moi Odisha gi do di ko so le am tin phu gi secret sign je do si da di loi le secret sign no nap te ko do dragon ge sam lai ko sida chanai na ga fight am to we kem to u de the blue da dinga mama le kusana je blue nga me yuzo no song thok ke ba je lo yam
Trying his best, but the
walking chen do
यात्रा से ओले गोलेट करे तेज के
anti-ban is gonna
sida comeback la de moi ti ai ha ge ko miracle ne ha ge
कब बैक से वार दे लेट के भी
soul needs a miracle to come back
to Asuna
soul needs a miracle to come back here
just before the Lord comes in, Zewo. This is
Mumbai server wai je kai no server se game home da coin toss tong na bane toss tong na ngam ba kangu do server khana de
वही कैनो तो देखो चौकरी अताक बता देखो वो फम बगे लोग हम पकड़ दो बोला
ai si por di tan masing handa ko pai te ado ai na je boy gi post to video hojik to ri ba du hojik to ga di moi adu lak pa yai ko post sama lak pa yai ado boot game ta lai ga net ya de ga ha ko di na pa ya re ko boot game ta ne moi sanai je table asang ba da chakri gaming chair da question la ga moi platform me table digi mai da router achouba chorong long da router da ro adu du ne moi na kill la sanai je
ꯒꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯀꯥꯟ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯔꯦꯗ ꯕꯨꯜ ꯊꯛꯑꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯀꯣ ꯇꯥꯟ ꯆꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ
And S8UL
Red Bullꯗꯒꯤ Monster Ultraꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ
the way out, but Romcom
Oh, bit of a danger there. Romcom
Dragon's पाइबगा सीगिद्राने brother.
engage, all resources getting used up. Apex getting melted now. The backup is here from the side
Minotaur
of
ꯆꯦꯗ ꯑꯣꯜꯂꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ Minotaur
There we go. Van Sapper with the engage on
UNS ꯀꯁꯦ
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯒꯣꯜ ꯂꯦꯟꯗ UNS ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯞꯄꯦ ꯍꯦꯕꯗ ꯁꯣꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯄꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯐꯖꯩꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯃꯤꯗꯣ ꯊꯤꯕ ꯆꯤꯡꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯔꯦꯗꯤꯌꯝꯅ UNS ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯅ EXP ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕꯒ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯩꯀꯣ ꯒꯣꯜ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯅꯥꯎꯗꯤ EXP ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯗꯤ ꯕꯗ ꯀꯞ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯔꯣꯜꯒꯗꯣ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯗꯤ ꯐꯩ ꯒꯣꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯒꯣꯜ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯤꯕ ꯀꯣ
that is something that
ꯒꯣꯜꯒꯤ
we
ꯍꯦꯔꯣ
are looking quite forward to as well. Luna
ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯌꯦꯡꯕ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯆꯦꯞꯄꯒꯁꯨ ꯎꯠꯂꯦ ꯑꯦꯡꯒꯜ ꯁꯤꯟꯗꯅ ꯀꯥꯁꯇꯟ ꯎꯠꯂꯛꯑꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯌꯦ ꯁꯣꯜꯁꯦ ꯀꯝꯕꯦꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯔꯣꯏꯌꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯀꯨꯐꯨꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯊꯤꯃꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯇꯟ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯟꯊꯔꯅꯤ ꯍꯣꯔꯦꯟ ꯕꯨꯠꯀꯤ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯆꯥꯛ ꯄꯤꯖꯔꯔꯣꯏ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯎꯄꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ
coming in from the side of SS. The base is wide open. It's getting chunked to
ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ
half. Can
ꯑꯣ
SHOWDOwn
ꯂꯩꯈꯣꯝ
defend
ꯑꯃ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯝꯃꯦ
this? No, they
ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯂꯩꯈꯣꯝ
cannot.
ꯑꯃ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯝꯃꯦ
The
ꯅꯩꯕꯩ
final
ꯆꯥꯛꯇ লৈꯈꯣꯝ
slash
ꯑꯃ
on
ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯝꯃꯦ
their
ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ
recipe, the
ꯈꯣꯡꯕꯥꯟ ꯑꯃ
death
ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯝꯃꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ
sonatas. Fate and Romcom end things once
well
and
played
for
to
all.
both teams
The
ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ
victory
ꯀꯌꯥꯗꯅꯣ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯦ
sacred shrine has
ꯈꯪꯗꯦ
been
ꯔꯦꯡꯀ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ
up
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
to
ꯀꯞꯄꯦ
2-0 bracket.
ꯁꯤ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯀꯞꯄꯦ
ꯍꯧꯅꯉꯥꯏ ꯂꯣꯏꯕꯗ ꯍꯥꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
Wow.
actually what just happened.
ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯀꯞꯄꯦꯀꯣ ꯒꯥꯏꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯛ ꯅꯝꯁꯤꯀꯣ ꯁꯣꯜ ꯄꯣꯕꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯛ ꯅꯝꯁꯤ ꯒꯥꯏ
ꯐꯠꯇꯦ ꯌꯦꯛꯅꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯝꯗ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯐꯨꯗꯩꯁꯤꯒ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯅꯦ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯒ ꯐꯨꯗꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ
ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯩꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯐꯖꯗꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯣꯡꯕꯥꯟ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯇꯜꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯕꯛꯇꯔꯥꯖꯅꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯕꯅꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯀꯃꯦꯟꯇ ꯕꯛꯇꯔꯥꯖꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯃꯤꯁꯤ ꯁꯣꯜꯁꯤ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 1ꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯁꯣꯜꯁꯤ नंबर 1ꯅꯦꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯈꯪꯉꯦꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯣ
Back a stand.
ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦ
I told you. Art was mad and
ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯗ
he showed why he was mad into
ꯁꯣꯜꯅ ꯉꯥꯡꯉꯤꯕ ꯋꯥꯖꯥꯎꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯁ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯋꯥꯖꯥꯎꯒ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯒ
ꯁꯤ
ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ
ꯈꯨꯗꯥꯡ ꯇꯥꯈꯠꯄ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 1 ꯐꯪꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ MVP
ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯈꯣꯡꯕꯥꯟ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯈꯣꯡꯕꯥꯟ ꯅꯩꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯄꯨꯔꯥ ꯅꯩꯈꯥꯏꯔꯝꯃꯦ like namsiko guys, don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to hit the like. Come back stronger next time, soul. Come back stronger next time.
ꯅꯦꯛꯁ ꯃꯦꯠꯆꯁꯦ ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ
ꯑꯩꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯌꯦꯡꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯅꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯃꯦꯟꯇ ꯁꯣꯜ ꯁꯞꯄꯣꯔꯇꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯃ ꯔꯣꯀꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯏꯃꯣꯖꯤ
ꯑꯣ
ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ
ꯔꯣꯀꯦꯠꯇꯣ
ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯏ ꯋꯥꯖꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯡ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯇꯨꯃꯤꯟ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯅꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯀꯃꯦꯟꯇ ꯀꯞꯄꯦꯅꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯡ ꯅꯦꯠꯂꯦ ꯃꯈꯧꯔꯤꯗ ꯗꯥꯏ ꯅꯦꯠꯁꯜꯂꯝꯃꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ
Before you go down, the other
ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ
ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦ
ꯒꯂꯥꯗ
ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦ
ꯅꯦꯠꯂꯝꯃꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯒꯂꯥꯗ ꯅꯦꯠꯂꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ
ꯁꯤꯗ
was I was
ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ ꯁꯥꯏꯟ
expecting
ꯗꯤꯌꯥꯔꯁꯤ ꯒꯥꯏꯁ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯑꯃꯈꯛ ꯌꯥꯎꯏ ꯁꯤ ꯀꯤꯃꯤ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯦ
we
ꯃꯦꯁ
did
ꯄꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅꯤꯀꯣ
not see. It was just full domination from the side
ꯑꯦꯁ
of
ꯑꯦꯁ
SS.
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯁꯦ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ
ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯔꯦꯅꯦ
ꯁꯥꯏꯟꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯥꯡꯉꯦ ꯑꯦꯁ ꯑꯦꯁꯅ ꯐꯨꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ
Got an 8-1-1
ꯐꯨꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ
in this
ꯗꯦꯠꯄꯅꯦꯕ
environment.
ꯊꯕꯥꯛꯇ
Either is more
ꯐꯨꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ
likely to
ꯅꯦꯠꯁꯜꯂꯝꯕꯅꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ
have the spotlight altogether.
ꯑꯗꯣ
The
EBTꯒꯤꯁꯨ
amount
ꯃꯦꯠꯆ
of
ꯂꯩꯀꯣ ꯒꯥꯏꯁ
domination that this guy was giving
EBTꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯃꯦꯠꯆ ꯂꯩ don't forget to hit the like guys
out, you can't really say
ꯃꯊꯪꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯠꯆꯁꯦ ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ ꯃꯊꯪꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯠꯆꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ
ꯃꯊꯪꯒꯤ
ꯂꯣꯒꯣꯁꯤꯗꯤ
ꯃꯦꯠꯆꯁꯦ
RNTX RNT ꯂꯩꯀꯣ
RNTꯒ
ꯃꯊꯪ
ꯀꯅꯥꯒꯅꯣ
RNT versus ꯑꯃ ꯂꯣꯒꯣꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯀꯩ ꯂꯣꯒꯣꯅꯣ ꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯩꯁꯨ
ꯑꯩꯁꯨ ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯂꯣꯒꯣꯁꯦ ꯖꯣꯟꯁꯨ ꯂꯩ
ꯃꯊꯪꯗ RNTX ꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯁꯣꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯣꯔꯒꯅꯥꯏꯖꯦꯁꯟꯅꯤ RNT ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯣꯔꯒꯅꯥꯏꯖꯦꯁꯟꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯣꯔꯒꯅꯥꯏꯖꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯆꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯀꯨꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯊꯪꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯔꯒꯅꯥꯏꯖꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯆꯧꯕꯁꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯦ RNTꯁꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯀꯣ
NBA ꯂꯥꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯣ NBA ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯦ
EBT
NBAꯒ
EBT ꯄꯨꯡ ꯀꯌꯥꯗ
ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯒ
EBT ꯊꯥꯔꯠ
ꯃꯥꯡꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ
ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦ
ꯎꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ NBA ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯗꯣ ꯅꯥꯔꯨꯕꯩ ꯃꯥꯡꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯥꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯡ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯦꯅꯦ
ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ
ꯏꯅꯥꯎ
ꯃꯆꯥꯁꯦ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ ꯃꯆꯥꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯝꯒꯤ
ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ
ꯀꯞꯄꯦꯅꯦ
ꯑꯁꯨꯗꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯟꯗꯣ ꯊꯤ ꯅꯣꯛꯅꯤꯡꯕꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯦꯕꯦꯛꯁꯀꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯞꯇ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯃꯆꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯟ ꯃꯥꯟ ꯂꯧꯕꯅꯦ
ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯅꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯦꯠꯆ ꯄꯥꯏꯗꯧꯕ ꯃꯦꯠꯆ ꯄꯥꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯍꯣꯃꯣ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯄꯥꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ
That is why he's the MVP, guys. Remember this man's name, Victorio. He comes with a mission and he completes it while on the EXP as
ꯎꯄꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯍꯣꯔꯦꯟ ꯃꯣꯏ
Arlot was just
ꯄꯔꯥꯊꯥ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯟꯊꯔꯅꯤ
no matter what you say,
ꯄꯔꯥꯊꯥ
Arlot
ꯃꯁꯤꯡ
just was
ꯍꯟꯊꯔꯅꯤꯀꯣ
better for the side of Sacred Shrine. So of course, that is
Joseph versus Sarah Moon next match okay mathangda Joseph ka Sarah Moon gani ko Sarah Moon jisu maitai mcha ni ko
ꯑꯣ NOCꯗꯣ ꯅꯣꯛꯇꯥꯔꯣ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
Noctura
ꯅꯣꯛꯇꯨꯔꯥ
okay Noctura da maitai mcha ni yawi
ꯑꯣ 11 ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠꯇ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯂꯣꯏꯕꯅꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤꯗꯣ ꯊꯨꯃꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
Honestly, given that
okay
SHOWDOWN
Noctura ga
did really well,
RNTX
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯥꯟ ꯒꯦꯝꯁꯦ
RNT dana which yawi ko maitai mcha
one of
RNT
them
dana which yawi
SS was dishing out was really justified.
ado mathangi match hawrani guys don't
ꯗꯒꯤ
forget to hit the like
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ ꯌꯥꯗꯦꯀꯣ Boris
That this game
like message
ꯏꯅꯥꯎ ꯀꯧꯔꯛꯑꯣꯅꯦ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯗꯣ ꯀꯧꯔꯛꯑꯣꯅꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ Boris ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯗꯣ
because of the
ꯑꯩ ꯃꯥꯡꯈꯤꯕꯗ ꯃꯥꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯡ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯦꯅꯦ
they just gave Bit his comfort altogether, followed up
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
by Arlot.
ꯀꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯨꯏ ꯉꯥꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ
No, come on, Arlot. So two of the comfort
hawrani da
picks,
moi ga su kui
that
dem
just makes it a huge
NT je
difference
hana
rather
NT
than
match
going
to
for
mani
the
mani
comfort
NT match
together. So you have to be a bit more careful.
so le horrible so yai
Well, they
so
might
yai ba te yam thina like khom thome
a bit,
nai bra bu like khom to thome so
it did not feel like they were
SS na
much.
ꯈꯜꯂꯦꯍꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯏ ꯁꯤꯟꯗꯨꯗꯤ
You know, it's just the start of the match and we just got a little bit of glimpse. Still,
direct ne salamen thabak ta
moving up to the 2-0 bracket though.
ado early game dai moi soiba ku soi de ai je dum khangam kai no sini moi advice soi adu soi de khang ye game de early game aham ba tarau tholok tingai gi tarau tholam dai gi do tu de gi soi ge so do
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯁꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦꯅꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ
yu
ꯆꯠꯂꯤꯅꯦ
sin sin je gwini gwini kang to ai ji hu gi stream de yam thina ut le ko ajana ut khre dum di ai isa mak u hore yu sin sin je gwini bi hyper kang to chongjan ba pandra ga su paisal laga chongjan ba loi kana gwini bi gi des among phangi dana adu duna paisal laga korokra khatar ko dum thangal le
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯋꯥꯠꯆ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯃꯥꯅꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ ꯁꯨꯔꯁ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ
Taurana sigo music si ko adu de replay yang si karai digi so gi soi gi ding si ko let's see
10 minutes dile
10 minutes na ro replay yo nyeng ko kan de
10 minutes sidi ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦꯍꯦ
kai digi so gi se sini ko 0-0 0-0 ni ko yang si ko let's see where it all went wrong
ꯅꯪꯒꯤ
soi ba hoge do se level 1 ngata chap ma na lai ko
ꯅꯪꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯞ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯥꯔꯦ ꯆꯪꯉ ꯁꯣꯜꯗꯤ ꯇꯟꯗꯧꯅ ꯇꯣꯠꯂꯦ ꯇꯣꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ ꯗꯦꯛꯈꯥꯏꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯦꯐꯦꯛꯁ ꯀꯣꯂꯔ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯣ ꯑꯦꯐꯦꯛꯁ ꯀꯣꯂꯔ ꯊꯥꯔꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯦꯐꯦꯛꯁꯇꯣ ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦꯅꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤ ꯁꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤ ꯁꯣꯏꯔꯤꯗꯣ
match paiba homo haibu hepa ko match paiba homo adi mayang kanggu da lai ne mani adu da haibu ni ko me match paiba pulap ta haibu natte ai isa maksu match pai ko digi wade match paiba amani lai ri ko moi gi makhon ji kamai haini nupa man da do live ta kai da wang ko nupa man da nupi gi da ta mayang da nupi gi makhon man ba lai
ꯑꯣ ꯑꯦꯐꯦꯛꯁ ꯀꯣꯂꯔ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯄꯣꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯣ
adugi wai ni ko guys
ꯑꯦꯄꯦꯛꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯁꯣꯜꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯅꯦꯕ ꯁꯣꯜꯗ ꯁꯣꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯦꯄꯦꯛꯁꯇ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯣꯛꯑꯣ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ ꯑꯩꯗꯧ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯣꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯆꯞꯇꯣꯏꯕ
dragon jina si toy ji kaino ma lakpa uri ni ko adogo ma si chengi ba yare moi gi sida la e ji sigi UCC jina khangrabane haigrabane mo da ado ma sigi minen ma cha je si law lakpane si ni sida ma soiba cheba chang sibo yum yogo ayogo nang hingani dum kastor moi mari geng la ga ado ko changjalani changjalan si ma cha lawrani ma si ani ma si bu da ma si yaure mama na ba kan ba lakpa jem ko UCC jong tai jong walking chela sai ka leino hi ju thada de
ꯑꯦꯌꯔꯄꯣꯔꯠꯇ ꯔꯨꯛ दैꯕꯒꯨꯝ दैꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯣꯜ ꯀꯥꯏꯖꯜꯂꯦ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯃꯃꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯀꯟꯕ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯖꯦꯝꯀꯣ ꯏꯁꯤꯖꯤꯖꯣꯡ ꯇꯩꯖꯣꯡ ꯋꯥꯀꯤꯡ ꯆꯦꯜꯂ ꯁꯥꯏꯗ ꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯤꯖꯨ ꯊꯥꯗꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯔꯗꯔꯁꯦ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯇꯥꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯕ ꯑꯦꯄꯦꯛꯁꯤꯁꯨ
EXP ꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ ꯂꯥꯝꯃꯨꯕꯗꯣ ꯍꯟꯗꯒꯩ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ ꯂꯥꯝꯃꯨꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯏꯕꯅꯤꯗ
ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤ ꯁꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯥꯟꯁꯦ ꯁ꯭ꯅꯣꯕꯣꯜ ꯆꯠꯂꯦ
ꯁꯨꯡꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯒꯦꯝꯁ ꯀꯝꯕꯦꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯎꯄꯥꯏ ꯁꯨꯡꯂꯩ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯅꯣ ꯀꯝꯕꯦꯛꯅꯦ ꯐꯥꯏꯠꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯅꯤꯅꯀꯣ ꯁꯨꯡꯁꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯏꯍꯟꯗꯕ ꯒꯦꯝꯁꯦ
ꯚꯥꯔꯠ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ ꯋꯥꯟꯗꯣ ꯀꯩꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯔꯤꯗꯣ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ ꯋꯥꯟꯁꯦꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯈꯨꯗꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ
ꯀꯩꯝꯇ ꯁꯤꯗꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄ ꯀꯩꯝ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯣꯏꯗꯕꯅꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯗꯣ ꯅꯣ no comeback นี่ fight की matam นี่นะ
ꯑꯗꯨ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯈꯨꯊꯥꯡꯗꯣ ꯊꯥꯡꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯅ
collar だ khudang pai do hoi tang thang da di ai ma
ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯤ ꯃꯆꯤꯟ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯈꯨꯝꯕꯗꯤ ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ
yani yani amko soye manaus da ni play kappe moi team ji na pau phau na traba songnai da chongjal le ji da ma je backup lai gai chongjai ni mai
ꯇꯧꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯣꯠ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤ ꯁꯣꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯥꯟ
dum chatle ma daga no ju nang de kappe ama ji chongjal li jong si lo ka na ma na ji ka sai si ro bane pau phau na traba songnai da chongjal le ji da ma je backup lai gai chongjai ni mai sona ka yimi ne to ke no kai ma na si chongjal business lo ye ji dum chatle ma daga no ju nang de ado sidagi dum SS na ngamgi bisna dum ngamge to siju thanga khe to
ꯐꯗꯔꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯈꯪꯗꯦꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯩ
amko chi yeng si ko si thanga pa ji gini be soi di soi rabane ko zoom to ke bai yeng si gini be na phat thanga laga ati pat met ta ba ma jo bol am pi ba adra pai tho kem ne si thanga pa soi bane amko chi yeng si ko si thanga pa ji gini be
ꯃꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯊꯥꯡꯒꯠꯂꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯕꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯏꯗꯀꯣ
thangalaga magi first skill ma da first skill namme ba gini be do thangalo ka da first skill namaga alti ong make is ma je du
ꯑꯗꯣ
fire money mi do isin sin ta but prime money ta but pa de sa sa tarak pa ne crowd control thu lai tam ne thangalaga magi first skill ma da first skill namme ba gini be do thangalo ka da first skill namaga alti ong make is ma je du
ꯍꯦꯠꯕꯜꯂꯦ
ado sisu hingi ba moina gang taw is hingi ba table turn talk pa som dagi khak ngam do ni
I told you, gold lead is almost 5.5k and
mathangi second ta dawam su thole
for grabs once again, still not even letting Jay
ko sigi combo jeng ko gini be jalti taw ba si alo na kala kan taw ko ne che combo ne moi taw dei do to am to ula ke ko UN asida full stake ne fini be UN as thangat te ba mai alti khak chale na aduga alo na kala ga taw du ne to de combo ne si ba jana paw phong na si kang gut khalle tik khole tik khole ko secret sign si kang gut tik si su free total ta ko arlo na kalak pa ga gini be alti taw no kap singe arlo ki alti je no kap ne ba hayak pada gini be alti tang na ma de mi mya do oi pa khat
ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦꯅꯦ ꯍꯣꯏ
so yawo me ti so ne si je sanai so gi analyze to bani ko si ja so gi mamang ge match ne
ꯃꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯗꯥꯡꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯅꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂ ꯇꯨꯝꯕꯅꯤ
sida moina hyper set pani simadi phaja bane so gi si mangai phaja ge je moi gi to ana set pa do moi tower de la kem
tier turret onto their hands, but fade out here. Okay, still he does have
so keno SS na di ye ko so do
quite a mobility, so he would still be safe. And I like that.
SS under ki switch stage da pro krima len khan da
ꯄꯣꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ
podri ko ado moina kai point wang do male moi je ayeng hang puri play le ngani moi ado ta khini ko SS EVT ga ta khini SS Venom ga ta khini SS Yama ga ta khini ko
ꯂꯣꯏ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ
team myam se loi amam mai sana han ne ba aduga point khwai da gi yam team taruk natraga team nipan do adugo lane gi qualify taw de ne point ta ne moi sa di ka de point ama
ꯄꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ ꯅꯨꯡꯗꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯐꯨꯔꯗꯤ ꯐꯨꯔꯦ
best of kya hoidana best of 1 best of 1 every match is best of 1 on switch stage and every lane switch stage hoiba
ꯃꯣꯏ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯇꯣꯇꯦꯜ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯀꯌꯥꯅꯣ
total team switch stage se yaiba si yo kyam thina kong to yong si am ko lake ko zoom to ga bini bina YSS kyam thina kong to yong chongjan da pan da ko su gunin be da paisala phu ne ko to dum pai khala dum thangala ne
ꯍꯩꯈꯤꯕꯩꯅꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯟꯈꯤꯕꯩꯅꯦꯕ YSꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯠꯄ ꯌꯥꯔꯅꯦꯕ ꯀꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ
sine snowball hai snowball hai sine zone amjala ma ko hanang da You Lunos the purify by the other. My the Gatokazaga can away color pine. Univiga Kalaga, Wakan Kanzalaga.
Now the backup is here from the side of SS, and Apex is forced to flicker out, but there we go.
Although so you play a Sikatanico teaser, top of game Mamma Sanagam and Lepazanico game.
Portugal play the Wimala Yang lower lacquer hole whatever then Portugal ga si kai da wai kai best lai ya
ngasi keno lai EBT versus kanana ai si yeng de khang ai thumbnail EBT versus asi kai team no ai u je logo ado mathang da di keno ni ko RNT ga Noctura ga ni ko
to ai de
Joseph versus kanana ma Seramun Joseph versus Seramun mathangi match ado mathangi match su minute ani bo mung do haurani duna sigi match ha analyze tawng gi replay yeng boina
han gam da bi fu gre de
analyze le ko mo tho me me nai ga le ko mo tho me
kai gi to World Cup qualifier ge ra par si ta wa le de secretara
panic to so panic to
wai ye draft sep ta ye ge de draft ho kai je kai ha to ba
moi draft se ai hai ge moi so je coach lai bane moi ge ato pa palam de gi coach me amni man di moi so ni ko organizer pe sat nam thi ge pa organizer ni coach ne am gani moi gi international coach me am ne lam gani ko dun ne moi gi draft ko je mo draft ho ga su execute phajana to bungam de moi gi draft hero ge je gameplay
la pu ben taw ra
international coach le ngani moi drafter international drafter ge ga moi masa gi personal loi lei bani ko so ju le ngani ado secret science di player me amna khomjala sana ba team ni du moi de le de man de man thase de ko ado udhare ne du ja EBT play kya wala EBT play je third play da hojik Joseph ka Seramun ga tai ko sida mathang san di je Joseph ka Seramun ngi ting ni ko adugi hek mathang da third super match da EBT gi match le
and honestly the fact you mentioned that they know each other for a long time.
Who do you think has the most potential among the top junglers of India?
They are very civil with each other out front, but on
I can say maybe three junglers right now. Three junglers.
blinded by rage.
I remember the Raren haidana, the veteran guy, the utility player.
Jumping into the
Raren lai re,
can already see
adagi
Brock and the six.
Raren ga ban saturu ga ai mana da bra.
parate
Mande ko. Team same team dagi ani ne ba secret sign gi hyper ani lei ba. Amana assassin sana ba hyper. Adai amana ting hyper sana ba hyper ne ba. Ani mak phajai ko. Both
Space itself.
Raren and ban sataru
Third ban
adagi Seramun julai ko. Seramun julai lagi EBT gi hyper Julius Godspeed adu julai ko. Lagi potential lai ba mayam na pa khang da ba ga Venom gi hyper manau du su makoi masa di link mani ko ma jo Kelly da du su mai tem cha ne Seramun du su mai tem cha ne lagi Godspeed du su mai tem cha ne
We have seen Venom Esports doing that wondrous play against RNTX. So, I mean, I can't say that because this is the RNTX, the same RNTX, and it's not SHOWDOWN playing against them. They already won matches, and now we're going a little bit deep into the Swiss stage. And whenever we're going into deep, we will be finding more buoyancy,
turtle jam lui ni
more, like more opportunities with
turtle la te turtle ba gi setup to
competition. So the competition will be high.
First
and
turtle
these
gi
two
setup to
teams
ti
will
ta ta hai.
actually need to prove
Ado
themselves
de
at this
suna
stage because it's like
Okay, the draft
you're
is
not gonna
about to start.
want
The
to
draft
go
is
into
about to
that
start.
1-1 bracket. You really want to go into the 2-0 bracket. So of course, like, why not
Kasta
having
se
the
lega.
cake? Why to go back to have some cupcake?
Joseph versus
I
Seramun
mean,
now.
see, you're absolutely
Joseph
correct
versus
because
Seramun.
moving on towards the 2-0 bracket would definitely give the teams a lot more, head start, not even a head start, but a advantage
Nixon
that
Nixon-
they would rather not
Nixon
have
the-
in the 1-1 bracket, of course.
My game
Because
nupi the permission
to
lawte yaar.
2-0 bracket, you will get
Hꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯂꯤꯁꯇꯨꯗ ꯃꯥ ꯌꯥꯎꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯅꯨꯄꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯃꯤꯁꯟ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯂꯧꯔꯛꯇ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯂꯧꯔ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯂꯤꯁꯇꯨꯗ
It's going to be
ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯒꯦꯕ
much more important for the
Lure
teams to
ba
kind
the
of
FIFAs.
just go straight towards that, because the longer they
Lure ba
drag
yam
it,
thi lure my
more
FIFAs
games
dito.
they have to play, the more strategies they
tournament
have to
tournament
play.
사나봐 라이브 랭 사나봐 랭 보고 야드리 마데 루레 film 루레 거의 딕샷기 야토로 film 루레
Obviously, you're totally right about it.
Iraq
And,
the look
talking about the team composition from the side of team RNTX, they do have all those big names added. Which is there, and the God, Miriam Creator, so do two new names into
Mario's
their lineup,
already
and
there,
it's
the
Joseph
R&D da.
and
The
Alfred,
draft
of course.
has started.
And from the side of Noctura Esports, a whole new change. There's a Ramen there. After the rebranding, the team is right now really into the game, and it is Kimmy into the Rome. Kyle, the gold standard, will be there playing against Aaron the Creator, which is right now known as the present gold standard. So it's like
Noctura versus
former
RNTX.
versus the present.
Maitem Zaga
And
Yo
so
lage.
do in the EXP lane, it will be
Maitem Za
Haruka
sidagi Nike
versus,
Philip pa Duba.
you know, like
Duba ga
Haruka
Seramun
versus
ge Maitem Za
Miriam
sigi
the
khangna
Creator,
leije.
the playmaker. We always
Duba
say that
ga
Miriam
Seramun
is the
ga Maitem Za ni
playmaker.
ko.
I always say he's the star
Adagi,
boy because he
Sonarang
actually
team
did that
jidana
opening to
Maitem
his
Za
team.
je.
And last time he was in a CC. This time,
Which
I
ka
really
dana?
want
Okay,
to know
fair.
what he wants
Maya
off.
leije.
But
Which-
as per the meta going
which size
in,
Maitem
patch
Za ni
going
ko.
in,
Sonarang
is
team
really
dana.
favoring
Ina kana
Kimi
kan
out
mai na
there
kana
with
kan
his
ko game
Hero
za
Pro,
nga tani.
Gatot Kacha, he's
CC
a
Pro gi
Gatot
manawa
main.
tani ko.
He's a Kalea main. He do play the Khalid. He do play the Minotaur as well. So all these heroes are right now buffed in the Rome scene. But now we are heading into the draft section. Shinryu, can you please put your eyes on it and give some insights what is going on in the draft? Because it's going to be a mental exercise for the
Okay,
players,
though.
for the
Zoom
cast,
down
for the
in
viewers
S4
as well.
S4
So I
කරමුද
think let us walk through the
Noctura
draft
against for the
in
Zoom
this
on
game,
Tony.
because the main
Get the
factor
weather
would
Zoom
be
Toraga.
enabling the EXP lane first, then the jungle for most of
Adukaina
these
mam
teams.
mam jawe mai
Because if
player
you
mam
get
mam
the
me
EXP
ude.
lane a good one, you get the mid control with your good duo, you will have a lot more advantage.
Mambasisu
over these
S4
teams.
Mambaya.
Therefore, banning out the CC, banning out
Mamma
the
photo haptrene.
will be very important for you to
Singene
actually
singene ma
either
aina zoom
prioritize the
tawale
lapu lapu
khangeva mi
that can
gaije.
actually be flexed
Aina
very
zoom
well,
tawale
because
khangba
right now it is a double fighter
photo
meta.
hapaktawa yawe ko.
You're not really just gonna
Fuck
have
fuck
fun
die.
with the matches so much, because
Asogide RTX
right
kide.
now, isn't it? Because you
RNTX
look at the
kide,
game, it's just
kukim
fights
sani
and
ko yaw
fights
dina
and
kana
fights every minute in the
Amasi
game.
nupi na ngong
because
nei
of
yam
that,
hai
maybe in
ngong
the teams
Mario
would
or ga
rather
yong de nupi na gam lang nei hai khangdi pau taw ni ko zum mayam na
very
hai
good
na.
EXP lane.
Kap
and a
pe ne
very
ba
good
sida.
control mage onto the mid lane. Maybe the Kimi, maybe the
Stream 타지 또
perhaps
tuminde sana ilo
sometimes
ba.
they like to go for the parse and
Haya
have two
kan da
alongside
tha
that.
haya kan.
Eve also
So,
makes an entry.
Diction
those
the
heroes
trust
will
to
be
kan
prioritized,
le
but again, like I
kan
mentioned,
bane
this meta
diction
will be
number
favoring
1 di
Kimi
ko
a
trust
lot
okay.
more.
Kham bane ya de.
I think the
Sida
first
ba
pick
te ko
will
ai
come
mo
either
si
the
ko kim
Croc,
sani isna kitan
Leia,
kino
or
to.
Tawra adam fajada sana kan
Tinjala no
da.
film ba ta ko tinjala mamang to ide den tinjala no film ba.
seen how
Ako'y nahamba
hard
sa
it
nawa
works
ko
and how
to.
good it works for a lot
Wala
of
po
teams,
agad, mo
and
na-
I think a lot
Putin
of
sila no,
the rovers are
mamiyawan
actually
ko.
trying
Adi
to
Makori
right
dida.
after take their
Adi
shine
mo
and
je
used it in a
sak
grand
pataw
final.
Ayam de man ba du di. Ade ne. Kape ne.
Mumbai server though, and like Mumbai server, the Gatot Kaja is too OP nowadays.
Mayam
with
ki
the
class
Digi.
ni ko.
We
Ko
don't see
enza
the
pe
Digi
ma
much
class
in
ne
the
di
game
ay je
scene,
kan
but
te.
Gatot Kacha
My
is
gameplay yang ase
everywhere.
di.
He can
RNTX.
actually go for the flex, so banning
Versus
out the
Noctua.
Gatot
Photo
Kacha
la
is
ko ay
very well
Kaya da.
started
Oh,
like
so
it's
it
like
update
a
tawre.
phase to end it with
Update
the
tawre,
Gatot
update tawre.
Kacha ban from
Ado
the
kay
Gatot.
mayam ka manada post sam yaw je kana to.
There is the last ban coming out from the side of RNTX. Might be
Mayam
the
ka
draw
manada
for
post sam
Mighty.
yaw je di kam
Gonna
post
ban
ko.
out that Kimi in the mid, because it's also
RNTX
the
ta.
favorite pick of Faden, so you don't want to trade it out with Faden. But let's see, like yeah, the Grok will be taken out though. Like they are really into that Kimi's meta position, but he do
Like
have
that,
it's open. Here you go, guys. The Baksha is
Yeah,
coming.
see,
in.
I see.
And
Diction
this
gi
is
ba
also
manda
the
di ko
next
diction gi ba
because
manda.
Cappy into the hand of Serar Moon, Sodo into the hand of Kimi. And if the Baksha has been opted,
Bengali
I'm not sure
Romers rule
the
India, guys.
map
Yes,
is,
I do chumi ko.
broken walls, and yes, it
All
is
the good
broken
tanks
walls
from
already
India, all
written
the top
in the
teams,
panel.
all
But there you go.
all the tanks from
Having the
top teams
Baksha
are
into your
all
side,
from
you're gonna
West
find
Bengal.
Hilda, the early game invasion
Everything is
in the
from
hand
West
of
Bengal.
Alfred. So do the Jushin in the hand of Rich. So is the
Second
Jushin
sign
pick
thing is
so
from
good,
West Bengal.
or trading with
EVT
Kimi
thing is
will
from West
be a
Bengal.
bad decision?
Keno to West Bengal lo. Kaya mabing do kay ba.
Madara,
the Zushin
Madara.
has a much better control.
Di second sign gi do.
To the Kimi,
Second sign
and
gi.
also
Art ni
the
gina do art ne.
Jushin is one of
Ado
those
West-
heroes that can
West
actually
Bengal, man.
is a lot tankier than most mages because the Lucian can actually go for those tankier
Which you think? Which you think?
giving her a bit more
Afraid
advantage with
the khangde.
the
Afraid is oil me. Oil gum
in the
taw
mid to
thai
late
West
game,
Bengal
right?
masa.
And
Afraid.
again,
The minor oil chum me chum.
time around I feel even though they're getting the Esmeralda, even though they're getting the
Karnataka si ahum jim
I
mo
still
idine.
think the Zusian can really disrupt
Evil
it.
gide,
The front
evil
line is
gide.
disrupted, it's going to be very difficult for the backliners to deal damage because they are getting ganked. They become very vulnerable in situations where
West Bengal server live at it.
yesterday we already saw
Live.
Yama is
They did
actually
for
picking up
the
Hilda with Valentina, but didn't work so well because the Valentina lacked the damage. But the Zushin is same. You do require more damage onto your jungle. I would say in this game they need some kind of damage jungle instead of the utility one. They not for something utility here because Zushin is already a utility, right? You do not deal massive damage, and because of that, you need to try over damage jungle. So, like you mentioned, the bugs is not flexible. It's going to be very difficult for the assassins to outmaneuver this game.
Utility's main counter is Jushin, and the Bakshay in the hand of Sarah Moon will be a little bit difficult for him to actually take out those
Kimi is Bengali.
or
Okay,
maybe
okay.
you can say
Kimi
take out
is also
those
from West Bengal.
turtle steal or contest turtle, because the Jushin's Latin player will actually be halting him out there. But now we're entering into the second banning phase, and the first picking phase is over. There is a use of this time into the hand of the
사나게 하이갓기게 브로도 파제라 톡보다 페이다 하이터비다 박동 톡보도 부다라바디 우지게 소게 타입다 컴백 라야가 데 카람브르지 데 칸데도 아이 붕벤조 우다도 라이 탕암데 와가도 나도 푼데 록스 톰베 was party live is it so thousand but circle of the boy some burger Canado
in the roaming section. If he wants to go a little bit aggressive because of the broken walls, he can go with a Khalid. If he wants to go with heal, like the Walking Guardian helmet as stated, mentioned by my
comeback lại hai cái xua cái tạt tạt thar mà để tuy là lại khát lên ông hết thua là rồi
like Minotaur is the 70% block, 30% Angela.
comeback lại hai cái xua cái tạt tạt không vang để khá mà để tuy là được
It's a good pick
Top
up
four.
really wants to make some pick off combo kind of team. But now the last ban, it will be the respect towards Aaron the Creator. The first game, if you remember, I mean, you were not there. It was just me and Tavi. But if I remember, that game was literally out of the hand of
Ở top 4 là trò lên event đó.
The Creator managed to pull it
Lên event đó top 4 là trò.
do always
top 4 or top 6 làm đi rồi.
past scenes.
4 đi compulsory đi có.
Banning out the Rangers, really giving them the chance. So do the Harriet from their side. It will be the respect towards Kyle, but yet to
Sige tournament se guys ko yi India da
like to play that
4 lakhs prize pool 4 lakhs
cái hot Japan tournament sa lo hai ga abu hote adu di ba da ya de so the thai de be sa da ba bi suk do bare so the BM ki full line up to this direct low shot ba so
advantage, and the sooner you get the items on the more you can harass your opponent. At the same time, I was mentioning about the side of the team RNTX, they needed damage jungle with the Zushin onto the mid lane. Therefore, they go for that, and like you mentioned, the Baxi actually get flexed into this draft.
ai mua từ đi xuống cái
Trend, which is again very
adu de comeback lại hai ga ở dưới cái khu mua de tan leo
off and go around the map. But for the answer back from the team RNTX, they're going for the export, which I really love in this drop. Honestly, the export so good in this situation where you have 4 tanky frontliners, and the Xbox can freely hit them because they require a bit of time for covering the gap or the many range that they have. So far, the Xbox can farm. This game is looking really good with the draft. Team RNTX are going in for I think they're
นั่น
going
ค่อย
a
ปาล์ม
มวยในปีไฟติเกตซี organizing กางวันผู้ถูก
นั่นค่อยปาล์มแบบเพลย์เลยการมันออกมาอย่างสิละ
ตุนดูสปอนเซอร์ตัวอีก organizing ดูนะไฟติเกตกาเลยผู้ถูกตี
base damage is very
เอวิลก็ทุกเลยดิ
เลยบอม
over
ซาบ
time
อม
damage, right? It's like
มัน
a
รับ
straight
ทัก
damage
ทัก
in a
เทีย
way.
นเลยบอม
ว่าจะให้จะดิยาอะไรจะทุกเลยให้อีเบอร์สิให้แล้วก็ดิคัดบดูฟัดรอให้แต่วิโทรศัพท์สั่นเลยก็เพียงแต่ตากประตูดีเตอร์เกยดูเลยโอ้ยซีโร่แต่ยังไงเวล
One burst, you can say, like even
กา
the
ซา
only
ยมัน
one
จำ
with
เขา
the
ว่ากา
burst
ซายมันคนเลยแค่กัน
เขาจะตีแค่ตั้ง
countered, or you can
รู้
say
ว่าแกเราเต่าเลยแต่ก
get
เกมดิเซียนสตอรี่เลย brother
Hilda or the Yuzong.
ปัตยาได้จีตาใหญ่เปลี่ยนเลยเปลี่ยนเลย
300 likes
So do
before the
NSC.
game
But I believe like
Like them,
RNTX
like them,
still
guys.
have the upper hand in this game because like they do have the sustain and they do have the
Pixie
counter for
Kamana
that.
Pazabi Heli.
Ishanshin
You
getting the
still
early
seen
game
Hyper
snowball will
versus
actually be a
Fadrin
big
Hyper
trait
Seramun
for the whole side of NOC.
utility
And
jungler
talking about the
type
mutual
of
objectives,
ไอ้ที่เสียมูจิจังเลย
preference, you're gonna see that the
assassin จังเลย
Fadrin
ป้ายไปเลยป้ายไปเลย
will
แชร์บน
upper hand
เฟเดน
into the
ป้ายไป
mutual
เลย
จะมา
objectives.
กี่
So
เฟ
let's
รน
see
ด์เพล
guys
ย์ได้นะห้ามมัน
how
เอง
the
ดูดิ
retribution gonna work, how the game's gonna work,
Seramun
who's gonna
di-
pop out the
yang
Nexus, who's gonna take on the crown, and who will be in the 2-0 bracket. We are entering into the land of dawn for the Mythic Showdown
เด็ก
Season
เกีย
2
ร์ฟิก
Swiss
ซี่
stage at
กัน
day
บร
number
รยากาศ
3.
บ้านคาดังเลย
Bracket
มี
is
พูด
going
แล้ว
on right now. It is RNTX in the left side, and in the
Itan
right
gilay tag
side,
ba ni?
it is NOC
ซุปเปอ
of
ร์ทีเกน
course.
เทมเต้าเจ
And,
guys ซิกิเพลย์สิลวยก็ต้อง
0-0 is
ซิ
the
กิเพลย์
score
สิ
is
ลวย
because
เอ็น
we
เท
are
ม
just
ไม่
heading into the
เสียง
start
ทา
time
ก
that both the
เอ็นเท
junglers
ม
are
เนี่ย
taking up their
อะ
aggro.
ไรกี่กิโล
Are we ready
บอสกิโล
for
บ
the
อสกิโล
minions?
ลิลงฮาววิโกเลส
Definitely a bit different rotation that we're looking into the game, right? Both the junglers are starting with the top portion of the map, meaning that they will be prioritizing the rotation on towards the EX. And in this meta where
comment of
double
PRA, guys.
fighter reigning
Who
is
is- which
very
team
much
will take
prioritized,
first
I
blood?
think it's a very different
Who is
rotation.
gonna
Emblem
take first blood?
Emblem บนแต่ยังจะโดน
Looking at too much different, but first blood already been drawn on by Mirion.
What the hell?
Bot lane, a
1v1
1v1 being won.
1v1 1v1 RNTX takes the first
here,
blood
I think for the side of
ยูโซ
team
มันนับใครก่อนลาปูลาปูเจ
RNTX, they're really going a bit aggressive
อะโดโซ
with
นา
the
กันดูว่า
damage
ดู
that they
ว่า
want
ได้
to go for, right? You can see
ลาปู
for
กลายเป็นทีมนักการที่ให้ให้กันมาเลยเจ
Joseph, he's
ดู
actually
ลา
going
ปู
for
นะ
the
เฟิร์
killing
สเรา
spree,
ดู
right?
ตาเกรฟ
So
เฟิร์ส
that's really gonna deal a lot more
มา
damage.
โย
But
ได้
he's
มาโย
like,
คา
he's
แคดาราเลย
Actually, that's what, right? I was also going to talk about Hilda, afraid, right? Going for the
เก
higher
ม
drive
ซ้อม
or the
ที่
master
สวยตา
assassin
เก
in
ม
this
ซ้อมที่
case.
อ้าวบอกตา
So
เลย
he's
กา
actually
ซาย
gonna
มัน
go
คน
for
ที่
the
ดีเลยเลย
poke or the, the invasive
Jungle
game or,
monster,
dealing
Mundai
the
jo.
damage a lot more than actually tanking those shots. But at the same time, this actually opens up a very aggressive
Four
game
target,
that
four target, fight
the
on there,
RNTX are
go.
going for, because as you can see, they're already going in.
Okay, the
Achha,
Mountain
delay,
Shocker release there. As the poke coming in there, it's a taunt
Mountain
from
Shocker
the
จะให้เขาตัว
round
อย่าง
one,
เดียว
but it's just
Caster
the
ก็ยิ่ง
start.
bright ward นี่ก่อน
So we
Mountain
cannot say
Shocker
like
เลย
they will become aggressive so
Mountain
far.
Shocker
Turtle,
But
turtle,
this
turtle,
is
turtle.
that main thing where I mean,
อวดเลยแต่
suspecting that
ลา
they
ปู
will
เจ
be playing that
ยูโซ
aggressive
นะ
play with that master
Zone อวดเลย
assassin
ลาปู
and
เจ
you do have to say like the
Four target
if they
lap
would
pula
have
ni.
gone for
Hindi mo
Hayabusa, they would have made a rupture into the Haya as well. That aggressive play they really
Other guys,
wanted
don't forget to hit the
for
like.
them, but now
400
the
people
turtle dance
watching.
already started, Shinyu.
Yeah, both the teams are actually prepared. They're setting up the turtle dance.
Turtle
and
था दे,
like
turtle था दे वो.
Contest लागते हो
the
था
black
तो मुझे
dragon
था दे,
throwing
था
them
दे.
out, and the jungler cannot really make way,
Uncontested
meaning that
turtle.
Sarar Moon will get a free turtle, but Duba wanted to go in. Looking for,
Ini tu kan
This is
version
a
star
rival
bro.
turtle. And
Pahala si pahala sa si ma.
one
Yes,
on the
sir.
score. Micro into the hand of RNTX. Macro into the hand of RNTX.
Ya,
and
mate
you're gonna see
kada
that
do
level
shaka di
by
hausi.
far.
Oh ha bu.
The only one who
Hausi
wins the
yip
level
tawar
by
zira.
far, it is Joseph because of the turtle.
Hausi yip tawar zira
So
ibilgi.
let's say that all of
Sedel
them
da.
are in the level 4 mark. And there you go, on the top
Hausi
side,
yip
the
tawar
burst
zira.
coming in there.
Hausi
by
yip tawar
Anna
zira
Peter
online
onto
lottery.
Kyle's Esmeralda. But this is the thing, I mean, should Kyle would have gone with that
Online bingo guys.
Lapu Lapu goal?
that is not Kyle, actually, that is Duba. So I think it is sent for the Esmeralda to actually lean against the Export, given the fact that he has
Boxy
shield and
ate.
the Esmeralda can take away the shield. For the Lapu Lapu, I think it's still better to
Kai lapu
lean
je kai
against
fu
the
dai
dragon
le
because
ju ga lapu
the
na.
dragon can pretty much harass the Esmeralda pretty
Lapu na di fu
early
ni
on.
ko. Warrior bu
Because
ka pa
yes,
di
the
ko.
Esmeralda does have shield, does have that sustain, but still
Dia
very
dia
low.
fo ba yo wa thok bu ki.
That can backfire because you have to go melee to clear out the range, the lanes. That's where you can actually advantage for the 1v1. But at the same time, the Lapu can hold it a lot better compared to the fact again mid lane, bit of rotation coming in from team RNTX. They are setting up a gank, or they're setting up an ambush. There they go.
Khadang lik way de bi yor ya do guys
He was not about to anticipate it out there. Four-man goes in, Mountain Shocker release, and now they're literally rotating out to that bot side, but
better
they're happy with that
compared to the
one
fact that
set.
again mid lane a bit of rotation coming in from team RMTX. They are setting up the gamble, they're setting up an ambush fights that they always have to take. It is about just taking the spec off, and they have that petrify combo from Mario as well, so it's a lock on skill. Even though
Like,
Payne he didn't get a chance to use it up, the Mountain Shocker combo as well, revealing the positioning of all the opponents, and they already know where they are. All they had to do was just hit the this properly, and now this turtle setup already started from Team RNTX.
I don't feel like they're actually gonna this is the broken wall, but it's not so, I mean, easy to contest it out, having a 1k goal lead already into the game, and now they're going for the fight with the help of the river. You're gonna see that rotation coming out from Aaron the Creature, getting busted down by the Esmeralda there. The Mono Shocker released, giving out the zone, as well as it will be taking out that bug on the hand of Sarah Moon.
Yep. And even though this is a broken wall map, we're not looking at too much invasions or too much aggressive gameplay from either of the team. But up top, though, will be okay because the two members rotating. But again, one bot, Mir is low HP.
Okay, the flicker reached it as well, but now you're gonna see that dive comes up. Crimson Bacon used, but it's just the bait. And nice dodge coming out from NOC. They don't want to lose out those goals to giving out those micro lead.
Fury though.
Haven't started anything for them, but there you go. The Moonfall comes in. It's just a poke once again. It's more like they're playing defensively, waiting for the neutral objective, and then they're gonna take up the fight. But at this point, if a fight is occurring, Shinryu, I believe RNTX will gonna have the upper hand.
For games this game, I think it's gonna be more of the late fights that we are gonna look at, because the game pretty peaceful. It's just 2 kills on the board, and the teams are really focused onto securing those neutral objectives, which are going to be very important because that will give them the goal lead. So far, RNTX, they already have secured goal lead, and that's going to show up really soon up top, though, to get engaged. But
trapping down Kimmy with the Mono Shocker released. Van Gogh, I mean, Joseph goes in there with the Crimson Bacon being released by which, before the turtle, a lot of resources were from RNTX side. Now the turtle the Mono Shocker, they don't have the Crimson Bacon in their hand. It's like 2 of their main ultimate has been taken out. Even the power of violence has been taken out, but there you go, the Moonfalls comes in there. Esmeralda engaging Cuba onto the top side, but it will be the turtle getting knocked into the mark, not into the zone. But in the meantime, the mid-tier falls down, Payne finds the way, and now the Slayer of HP. Okay, the RWM comes up there, Payne got the hand onto Alfred, now Payne and trapped down. Black Dragon emerges by Miriam. The creature's going, he's giving out an opening, but he's a little bit sooner into the deep mist. Will be taken out and will be carried out into the hand of Joseph finds a kill to the Kimmy. 1-for-2 trade is coming in there in the micro, but now the blue buff is taken out, and now he's going for the immune. But the immune now they're opening. Raga walking on to Aaron. Crimson Bacon goes into the hand of NOC at this point. Or do you gonna see some contest?
It's still be a 50-50 Rash, they're not stopping.
Stopping here, it can be the 50-50, but look at that! The way they cornered him, but it will be retribution from Joseph. Burnt out the turtle for himself, even though all the resources were burned down, but he managed somehow to beat the turtle player, having that 3x turtle mark in the game.
Rival lawyer video. Oh, the Dixon hip hole, long die hip hole.
For the side of NOC, but now the Mono Shocker once again released. Two members still there, gonna go inside for the tier, but the minion waves will not be enough to actually take out the tier from the hand of
five versus 5 obviously they're getting the turtles, the neutral objectives, but they haven't really pushed any of the structures. They'll be able to take down up top lane, so the tier 1 falls off the map a little bit more.
Why is it low grade?
RNTX and more advantage for NC because they can actually easily enter the jungle of team RNTX and even steal it. Problem, but down bot.
Down bot, you're gonna see the lantern flare coming in. Duba goes down. Joseph got the killing spree. Now he's going
Yeah,
for the
the-
wall and will be securing it onto Kimmy. What a way for the jungler to getting out the spike into his hand, having the
Goal
sky
it's a
piercer,
3K
and
hit
now
the
the
goal
stakes
it's
are
a
getting high because of the kills coming in. But you know
Fight
what,
it low
what
height
say
there.
about it? Like when you're taking out the top tier, you know, like
ค่อยลาปูสิลาฟูกีลาปูตัวบา
core
จะ
is
เลย
over there. You can actually give out those rotations. So top tier or bot tier
นะ
one.
ฮะก็อูลาปูสิด้วยชาติกันเดียวว่าจะยาเดร
A big relief from the hate
Whether
also comes in because you know like you don't have to stay there alert or cut out that tier. You can actually give the rotation to the team fights and all. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this is broken wall. This is not the river expand river. So of course.
Sky pressure ni ko.
Actually, you know, once you have taken down the turret or your lane has been pushed in,
GG hai comment
you can
GG hai
have that, you
wal
know, relief that you can rotate around the map, give a bit more damage, a little bit of, you know, contribution to towards the team fight. But of course, so far, you know, even the 4v4 these teams are taking, a problem though.
Black Dragon emerges, Meteor the Creator, playmaking there, and the Creator goes in as well. The Bakshia, Kimmy falls down into the hand of RNTX. 6-2, the score is now Lord being on, and it will be unstoppable for Joseph. He goes into the mid-field, off-gun kill comes up there.
Así que no pa no way pa es que ya.
Can fade and survive. The Appraiser's race comes up by Sarar Moon, and this will be the second skill popped out by Joseph. They find the mid-tier 1.
นามีนั่นหัวไว้ชอบกินเขาเร็วสิ
Situation
ลูกก็
coming in there now. They're going for the
เร็ว
tier 2,
เบ
and oh my goodness, RWM popped up in the meantime. You're gonna see that Bakshia going in
ดิ
roll.
ฉันดิฉันดูยาเยอะมันต้องกี่ไว้ก็ไม่เสร็จตัวเก็บเลย
Halting the wait for Kimmy. Should
มาเลยมาดิฉันดู
I mean, this is
ให้เราไม่ได้ให้เราไม่ได้ยาเลย
you look
เออ
at
จะมาลุกเขยเลย
already like
เลี้ยงชาติอะผมยากกันเลยฉันทำสิ่งที่ใช่กันเนี่ยบ้าง
and that's going to create a lot of problems because you're looking at farming YSS, the Nathan Shin, his 5-0-3, meaning that he has a lot of old items versus build and but even if you have a lot of sustain, the damage will come through and over that there's also an export that can deal out the true damage and you can already see the glimpse of it, right? It's just dunking the members down just by using his full skill and that's going to be a problem. Every time their HP is low, they have to go back, otherwise Afraid is already ready behind the back of the lineup to just, you know, go and punish them down. But again, Dragon emerges here.
Zoning properly, Joseph Retribution gonna work here. Lord being secured, Crimson Bacon coming in, lands a player as well. Aaron fights a kill onto Haruka. In the meantime, he goes in there. He do have the last insanity into his hand. The Baraka armor is on and he will be popping with the last insanity. Boom, bam, let's see, can he grab some kills? No, he goes back there. Just happy with that single kill and the Lord into the hand. Secured, Crimson Bacon coming in, lands a player as well. Aaron fights a kill onto Haruka. In the meantime, he goes in there. You have the last insanity.
คัดแล้วก็อัสก็เลยอันนี้จะปวดใจตากว่าดีอ่ะตัวนี้เนี่ย
Shinryu, 2-0 wise, are we gonna see RNTX?
I think like this game is still yet to get
Cut
over.
leh.
You can see they have the
อัสก็เลย cut เลยว่า
you know, there's very less people that can actually go and push the turrets from RNTX. It's just gonna be Joseph, but if he goes too deep, it's gonna be a problem. Once again, we'll take the Lord, you know, going down from top lane, but again, Joseph might be in trouble. Able to dash out from Duba. Still survives, but hey, that's a very aggressive gameplay coming out from Duba. But you look at the build from, you know, Joseph, he's having a Sky Piercer, meaning that he's actually playing for the kill, but
that was really one picky one for Joseph. He's really wanting those kills into his hand. But in the meantime, the Lord emerging out of the top got defended down by the side of RNTX. But now it will be Juba. And will be getting chunked down from the side of RNTX. And now the Lantern player comes in. Monster.
I think this is
secured
it,
by
guys.
Joseph
I think
with the
this
Sky
is it.
Piercer. Once again piercing out Kimmy there. And now the inhibitors falling down. Nexus will be open soon. But in the meantime, we're going to see that retaliation being happened by RNTX. But there will be the fight. The Scarf is happening as well. And it will be Alfred getting out the inhibitor and the Crimson Bacon popped up. The Creeper going with the Black Dragon one leg secured by Joseph onto the Haruka. Oh my goodness, the dive comes up, a damage from the tier, and now RWM popped up. It will be Phaeton finishing the wave for Mirio. And with that, it will be the minion waves coming and
ปวดหยุดไปกับว่าเลยไล่ค่ายเลยว่าอะไรกินอ่ะบ้านดีเลย์เฉลี่ยด้วย
it will be covered up. It will be cleared up. Baraka armor is still on there. Flicker immortality popped up. Lantern player giving some time there for and the creature. He goes for the last insanity. Victory comes up for Joseph. Saradman falls down. Jungler for the jungler. 12 HP and the creature not going back. They're not taking
they're back here.
Cookie
They're
was
just
on it,
going
Coca
for an
Lego.
aggressive push. I don't feel
He's who
it
do
will be
Cookie
a
was
good
on it,
idea.
Coca Lego.
That's a good decision.
No. Yeah,
Goes
that's a
back.
very
He's
good
who
decision.
school carry have an Cookie inside.
Because if they overextend, if they
Young
play
boy,
a
Nico,
very indisciplined game, that's going to costing them. Because Aaron already lost his immortality, and Black Dragon was not there, so they do not have the advantage. And if we talk about the goal, already a 10k lead into the hands of Team RNTX, meaning that they are really ahead. At this point, Team NOC, they have to wait for the farm, they have to slow the game down, but that's not going to be happening. This fight again breaking out.
Sky like high the Sky.
Door from Joseph there. He comes from the back, finds a kill there as well. Crimson Beacon used. And doesn't matter. Right now, the CD onto the Crimson Beacon will be 2. The Lord being on, we took out Kimmy, the one who could have gave that zone.
Who the way out there? So
Even though you picked it up,
NOC who the way out
you
there?
don't have that aggression for your side. You do have the advantage. But who is the first? Kimmy? No, it's Faden with the Eve. He needs that position. And if you don't have the position, you'll be taken out easily.
True indeed, and even though Team RNTX, see, right? Sometimes they are really overestimating the damage, and they are really going in deep. But still, this time it's not going to be mattering. Duba falls once again. This is from the side of Team
Sky
right now. They can just get whatever they want. And with Lord marching down from the lane, a good wave saying, I think we're looking at a game over.
Okay, and the creature goes in there with the
Dragon
last
Cookie was on it, copies of the
Before that, legendary secured onto Haruka. Joseph, the boy, into the action. Might be going for the double onto Serra.
She's
And
what
with
later?
that, you'll be picking up the triple as well.
RNTX na
And
kage
with
ko.
this, the crown
RNTX
up,
na kage.
and it will be Team RNTX into the 2-0
Maybe
bracket of Swiss stage
second strike
by
attack
taking on the victory against Noctura Esports. It was a one-way victory.
Bets
It was a
kay
one-shot
wala ya.
game. You're gonna say that the domination
Matang
was
the Venom
clear
you play
at the
le.
very
Sige
beginning of the
match
start. Or you're gonna say that
sige
very
silo
beginning of the
matang
game.
da Venom Venom
I feel it was a
sorry.
very clean game
EBT
coming in from the
EBT
side of Team RNTX.
EBT
They were
kanaga.
in control of the
EBT
game.
versus kaino.
Because of the control, they never really lost the advantage. Yes, some fights were a bit very messy, of course, but at the very least, at the very end, I think they got the game under their control.
EBT play now. Yes. RNTX size guys. Boot camp tayo ko mo sanay je. Sige we team kage we team do. Boot camp tagi ni mo na sanay je boot camp to plan lemina ni boot camp habadi RNT gi gaming house sai ta gaming house. RNT hai jam sawa organization ni ko. PUBG do jam thin sawa mo gi boot camp. Mo gi gaming house sawa lei.
EBT lấy bài ye eu cái đó biết có
RNTX size. RNT X park ka pun mane. The boot camp tagi table asang ba ma da table da mo pulap question laga. Gaming chair da mo phammaga mayai da router koi wifi router chong long bi achou do du khil laga ni mo sanai je do mamang da do maina gaming house wangu do mamang da ne thara mane thawak ta do handa kis de moina ka re ko so kangu du di ne thara be me mamang me so loi ge so po ge so ko po ji ya de guys so di am thi po re ko mamang me sa
Souls bore NOC ju bore
Kapene bada idiot boy game to yengo hai bane cookie miti to lei wei do kana da hai no bro bada idiot boy kai wei no bro isna kai wei wei do no
oh sa gi do le
kai wei do no reply ma sam tang ko to bi ro ba ngasi di Sunday go nungai jabu do mini ko live si yeng ma nungai hai la ko do ba mayam ge
sa gi do le
Giving out those zones, giving out those perfect opening with
Ado,
the help of Emilio.
dum comment
Reven
video
and
ko
Xbox did well in this whole game. There was a
Ado,
time
comment
when we
di-
thought like they were getting pushed
sathi
back.
ni
There
ko
was
koi
the
comment
fight
le
in the
ba
mid
mi
lane.
na sathi
They
ni ko
didn't
wa
got the
aso
tier.
tang ang ko
Then,
mayam sa ngani
it's
sabi
over.
do je
That's the only fight
ID
we're gonna
game
see
boy happy
that
ko.
Team Noctura
Ado na
won.
comment bi ko
After
jam ni
that,
ne
they didn't even give them a time to flinch. But now you're gonna see those head-to-head coming in. Serrar Moon, no need to
EBT
say
match
anything
lai
here.
to guys.
Karin 0-3, 0-2-3
EBT match lai
has a long way to talk about. So no
Masigi play
head-to-head.
loji
It
ko.
is more like
EBT
head
match
to toe.
lay adui matungda EBT gi matungda
Absolutely, I
Johan
feel
versus
the way Team 11 played, it
Kai
gave them so
team
much
lay go
advantage, and they
Johan
played for
versus
their
Kai
lineup.
team
They were
Kai
not really
Suzu
trying to just go for
my team is a hyper
very,
yaklaw iba
I would say,
hyper ni ko hyper
skirmish-based team fights. They were very much patient in the early game, and even for Afraid with that, Mr. Assassin, he actually played for the invades, or like he wanted to play for those zoning capabilities a lot more, give the damage early on so that his teammates can go and just and can instantly finish off those low HP targets. I think even with Mirio onto the Black Dragon, he did a very good job enabling those team fights, soaking the damage as well. Even though he was 1 HP or 10% HP, he just went back in, he backed up, and
giveaway diamond giveaway lay ko mogi channel da Carlo and Siloti, thank you for the 40 rupees super chat thabe ko mayam, thank you ado ina haise comment piu the guys ado ne comment piu the guys
10 minutes waiting time
guys mayam live ka yeng mina da watch party tawdana ko
bro lam law kai da de ta bro ta bro bro lam law kai da de
talle game sana wadi talle huji second match so kai degi soi gi no do yenga ga analyze to ga 9 minutes in ngai boina hawak phom do yenga ge ko sumaina to 0-0 se sini ko aha magi first minute sidagi yenga do mayam akoi viewer mayam de chill na tane ko khoi adi huji di 2025 ne ba hui bu khana de ba Manao, thank you for the 20 rupees super chat. Thank you. So, huzigi first blood amadi kenona lawgi ba dragon na 1v1 da level 1 da. Adu lawgi matung du su total fight ko dum yengna badi yai da. Kenona changak tawa. Chakkhre da.
Me kya wali ge waiting time.
Waiting time is more 8 minutes, 8 minutes. 8 minutes is seeing as in Sapsan. Lubanigo guys, Lubanigo come in. I had the Lubaneva. Timing do aneva go. Mayam hit. I the come on, Hine. Sagali matam do comment to chana da mama iraga di photo chill le ba poti khodi chill ngata ne si changa khidang ne pedin jang khidang ne si dragon da tan thobe pedin jo si ne ha ma gi ta da je dragon gi power di si ne ado ayu dragon ji kai pa fu ne dragon ji kai na kaung to na exp sa na khangam ne
dragon ja hi ba
Keba
ahibana phui ahibana patient to kan da bida
ahibana bu kai ne hero kai ne kono to ge hang bane
ahibana ahibu hayadi phui hero bai ta pa
Carlo and Siloti idiot boy ge khai ni um ke injalo wai hang ngang ya guys super jet thari me azu brother thank you ado idet boy way je lepasi ko na timing soi gi bai ni ko mai di mana ngangni poto jam ta hode ba ko ju ko batang khar sa gi da ba du gi ni yang ngaku ya ji
couple life ta
second turtle to yenge
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
I'll return the favor to the stars.
Blood. Stellar confinement.
Dairo na fu bane cc na fu bane okay dragon je Dairo cc ado lapu na su fu bane na ai lapu pai kan da su dragon ga pana ma dum ngam da ai di warrior but ka sa ga dragon lapu ngam ni ngam na bane dragon na ngam ba su yawi lapu na ngam ba su kan 50-50 ni dragon lapu di dai 50-50 ni ko yo kasa ni ke boys class tau na bane sim kan je as kap te tham tang next kana ka lege next EVT le ko EVT ki match ho dure guys EVT ki match ho draft ho dure ko only minute manga pha de 5 minutes pha de aduna si ki se mamang game je ta dau phat ke ji yeng la so ngai boi na ngai so ko EVT match ngai je
My home has long gone with those stars.
si ju free ta dau ani yi zong je ba da zone to ye mai alti je ta dau da ka tane man to ye fourth match su lai fourth match na peak kango ga zohan ka
karai photo ro se ase berserker gi ham photo de bro
UN sun fu bane bro ho yaw ai yaw de bro
berserker gi photo de
ai
berserker
som da khadang thada bi ka trek ki selak ta khadang thada lai
Celestial revelation.
skill bet to ba hi ba lai ma ne big skill bet to
ahibada lei ahibada phui ba
Come to me. Shine for me. Come to me.
ta dau je kya su re ta dau je ani su re ka ahum jo ta dau je yeng bro hai mi manga phuna bro hai ga bro je pak ta to ko te ta dau form dai gumba ta dau minute ani gu ding spawn to ta dau je adum ka da ka tane manga
sa thi
adu da ka ba tim da ka yo ti me ta je si da ne baksa si da ne si ma di phaja gi me ko baksa si da
woi team layer ba de du re guest tawraga fu ya woi resource loi loi ra da ba sha da
Meet your end.
ha
ke ba
team backup layer ba de boi da phu da ya ba de ba resource loi lo hel la ba de ba sha da
baksa da loi lo san gi me matang du da moi mari na mu sang ga hai tong ok san da moi mi ka game skill yaung na trikan du du su yai kha ga la mai na gi bai ni da rồi tàu ở cái dùng lấy cung cấp bên nào mấy ai cây bây dùng hồ to hồ là mấy cây
Shine for me.
Stargazing is not lonely.
Come to me. Shine for me.
xô po cái xô lên hồ đấy
Come to me. Shine for me.
cả sa đi dùng khana có mà
pro evil 5 in live tha se game play hore the ga
sân bro sân bro item trong bề này bro sân mấy am sân pioneer đi xin này sân đi item trong này bro item lôi mm của mình này đây sân item khá pai được ra đấy rồi hồi đi level 4 đã cân vào fighter cái gì xin này mà am pioneer level 4 đã cân vào fighter hai cái gì dùng lapu mỗi đi level 4 rồi sang anh item nhau được rồi early đã cân bề ngã tới này pioneer sân pai cái gì bro mình đúng ngầm này
Meet your end.
aduda ni ko to amele san amabo udi je the xbox is yo masage to the mes mai digi ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯔꯦ ꯇꯦꯡꯀꯤ ꯍꯤꯔꯣ ꯁꯤꯌꯔ ꯇꯧꯕꯩꯗꯤ ꯑꯦꯁꯃꯦꯜꯗꯥꯒꯨꯝꯕ UNS ꯐꯦꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯟ ꯕꯛꯁꯤꯌꯥ elimination match no nate elimination nate Swiss stage ni ko elimination match nate Swiss stage habadi sida Swiss stage to qualify to ko team myam je amam loi thuna dune best of 1 da ada EBT je edi team tara changeng khalo EBT je na team mapan mo best of 1 loi sana dune ba adagi best of 1 loi sana ba Swiss stage loi matung do khwai gi point yam ba team do khwai gi ka ge ba khwai gi point yam ba team taruk nataga mari je
mari
le na sana de hoi top 4 teams je
kari cái kala re kari cái
secret shrine kanggo di podri ko ju ba secret shrine kanggo di podri sol ko ho re point je secret shrine kwa yam amni huji ko ina point je Sylvana ju kan ma mala Sylvana je paino ba ho di am Sylvana je potential ti lai ba hero ni ko mid lane de ro mo ne sana su je mi ja me heta flicker chong ma alti to combo to pha ba tak na adi karam ta hapa ngamoi ice mangai ice ta immortal ba
ability cấp cao giao tôi đó
cái ba
ability cấp cao tới ôi tôi đó
cái nào
ability cấp cao tới đâu
ability cái đó ability là gì nào EBT wal EBT lo hậu đuôi còn ra hậu đuôi có bé trai với gì thế rồi bây giờ phải tầm tầm cái ngầm sẽ ra hậu đuôi rồi cái phải mới mang hình có sẽ là phải tầm tầm cái ngầm sẽ lột chẳng nghe
cốt đi
sửa cái này ở TV phải con tàu rồi
Ravindra lại khăn đi co
sửa cái này ở TV nó cũng phá rồi đi TV phải chẳng để cũng tàu thì nó vội chút cò rồi Aldoski pai bữa đó palle lấy đi Chị hậu rồi hậu đôi chị EVT match hậu đôi có guys
hậu đôi bỏ
yên ngasi early game total 2 minutes kido adu katang phaja haloi tay di loi
bay đi hay khuất đi bay đi ta lấy video rồi đang ta
phải con tàu bữa này hay là ok
yeah khuất chứ
phải counter kanana kai u haude ahambagi play sina soul from maga sakina ka ga ani subai match na ani subai match na kanano sanage doji do ai break
like khát đi co
INTX ka noktura ga ga INT na ka adu caster ga je venom palli je venom gi match ga ji jo ai sa bu khang de EBT का ताई टीम से Armageddon है बा Armageddon esports
तो 4 team से secret side अब ले को soul boy जो खत भी दा ताई दा दी लोई boy है दा आज के तो कितने boy है जी
soul ये ngasi के तने मैं play थी तो soul
boy जो खत गी दी तो 4 दा तो secret side जो खत दी ताई team अदी दी boy मसे फुटा दा अदी दी विचार लाइक रही वो तो 4 दा
रोसीगी MYTHIC SHOWDOWN की लेन तो वो मतलब जे December 1st week नतगा November last week तो तादनी को December 1st week or November last week लेन event तो ओके जे तो 4 teams December 20 day 25 po okay edudi am thina ke to ine delay am thin to ine December last week December 20 day 25 po len adudi oh
नत्रगा पाई सेवी की एयरपोर्ट वाई बाई और माने
लेन से कई लमदन लेन से
हाउ ग्रबा मैच हाउ ग्रबा
मैच हाउ दो ड्राफ्ट 20 सेकंड Drop starts in 20 seconds. ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ drop ꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯜꯂꯝꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯇꯪꯈꯥꯏ ꯑꯃ. Joseph will always be number 1 jungler. Well played, bro. Well played, Joseph, brother. Well played. Bro, nang chatto ID chalo ID hour. Mythic showdown di yum dagi cast power ni ko ja. Chatla ga ri to pagdi ngamno. Ba ko di ko kane do chatla roi pai te. December January February di de Delhi da ne. Delhi da thawak am nei ko. Andaki hornbill du chalo e. Bai phangjan ne Delhi ga. Lage tu hai di sa ba. Reply to video lo again. Gim cha la reply to video lo mo to ko comment pa pi pi la lo le. Comment to kana do ni angau ta mo timin le han ja gi ni.
Ai shi lam je ti ya ge jo us brother.
Ai hok do chong won na.
Sang ai bro lam tor ba.
Draft ho re.
Sang.
Maming ga je ka do ga de maming ji soi do mo ja. EBT ne. EBT de sigi post na ka do ba e wan ta de. Senju gi post de. Sele ga. Bai je Senju je mai tem cha ni su mai tem cha su bai ma da West Bengal. Kori ki ti jin no din ma cha to pa lam ge ma ne ga de ko tu su mai tem cha. De so na ge Armageddon gangu ji de ai sa thi yom yaw e. Twin flame ko om jaw ba.
Ooh.
Twin flame.
Cái nó đi đi mà tăng gì một game đấy một game em lagi em lagi
So cấp khay này so cấp khay so bro thaba tu ne thaba mi ne check cái sang ngang nè
rồi hầu rồi bảo
hầu lâu cho mo
sang
Kori tu Nagaland okay Kori tu Nagaland okay Nagaland ka West Bengal masang ko yaw mai tem jaw EBT gi okay ada maming ji moi husi production kanggo ji maming ji ko
Global
Sidor ni yang si EBT phazala o aha bagi 2 minutes to Armageddon gangu si khangdi moi player ge ji kam na me dem cha yaw
rotation clear rotation
na hack to ge khang na to me am dai
match
how draft
phase of the game when you move them into the neutral objective side. So this is the main thing in the expanding river. You really don't want to go for a fighter MM like
Venom ji kana ye patu Venom Shinigami yo gangu ne
Natan, this kind of thing. As you mentioned, that might be the thing from elusivity this time. Not elusivity, Armageddon this time. Let's see the last span. It will be the Ishan Shin, and they will be going for the Lancelot here. That's a nice pick coming out
Armageddon
from the side
esports with the Lance first pick.
Elusivity esports. SHOWDOWN, when we gonna see for Hayabusa here to counter the Lancelot, or there will be a Fedwin.
You can rely on the utility as well, but prioritizing the Lancelot as the first pick would be a go-to kind of a thing. If they went out for the Lancelot, definitely not Armageddon actually, would have prioritized the Lancelot for their side. But for this game, looks like especially the Lancelot for the side, Armageddon esports, and instantly they will be acquiring the CC as well as the Kimi onto the mid. So as you were mentioning, Kimi as well as the Jushin, they have been onto the S tier category onto the mid. So the Kimi, once she gets the Sky Piercer, she does has the snowball kind of an ability. If your team comp is completely reliant
FS Lewis or bro FS no not FS
EBT is a red team EBT is red team mo production jina e with the soy ne jise mo sem to kane
Lancelot the assassin is there, and he
left
has
side
the
team
beefiness
jina
as well. The tankiness also comes up
Armageddon
once
esports
he gets
right
the
side
brute
team
force
jina
breastplate as well as the Queen's Blade. So
EBT
sustain wise also he can do it there. In terms of the
mo ye
objectives
production problem
too, he is a really good jungler. He
guys
is a
don't
fast
forget to hit the
jungler
like
player.
number
That
like
advantage is
300
there.
dollars
And
let's
like you were
switch
saying,
300 likes
Hayabusa
before the
prioritize
game
AE it's not A actually. The names have been swapped.
So
out.
I did-
Elizabeth
Handani.
Esports will be the one prioritizing
sida last ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯦ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ
ꯄꯔꯥꯊꯥ ꯑꯍꯨꯝ
versus
ꯆꯥꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯄꯔꯥꯊꯥ
Assassin
ꯀꯛꯊꯔꯛꯑꯅꯤ
versus
ꯄꯔꯥꯊꯥ ꯑꯃꯃꯝꯗ ꯀꯥꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ
It
ꯍꯦꯟꯒꯠꯂꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯕ
is
ꯄꯔꯥꯊꯥ
the Armageddon. We'll be going for the Hayabusa. And Elizabeth is still onto the Lancelot pick. But talking about the CC auto pick coming out from Elizabeth Esports, it's a nicer way pick
R7
because
ꯒꯤ
you
ꯃꯆꯥ
know
ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦ
like the
ꯑꯅꯣꯏꯕꯁꯤ
Bukala is still
R7 ꯒꯤ
there,
ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ R7
and the AOG's curtain call combo is so good. But I'm still in a sus. Like the Lapu Lapu could have been countered by the Esmeralda, or you could have gone for an A-lot, or if you don't want the A-lot and the Esmeralda, you could have gone for the break back dragon, or maybe OBS could have worked. So, I mean,
ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯌꯣ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯌꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯌꯣ
CC into the goal. Hayabusa coming in for the jungle.
ꯆꯦꯟꯀꯦ
Done that.
ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯈꯪꯅ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ
Now the second banning phase
ꯐꯦꯁ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯈꯪꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ
Palace was there as well. It was not needed, like, I mean, that pick onto the Lapu Lapu was
YouTube channel
like, eagerly waiting to be taken out by the side of Elizabeth. So I don't feel good by Armageddon's choice. Having the Lapu Kato trading out the CC to the side because you had a chance to actually go for the combo. It's fine, it's fine. Maybe strategize something else here, but having the Khalid getting banned here is really, I mean, a big thing.
ꯁꯤꯡꯈꯠꯂꯣ FX ꯇ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ
People
ꯄꯨꯁ
are not
ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯗꯣ
prioritizing the Khalid. We know
ꯀꯩꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯣꯏꯗ
Hilda much. Hilda is getting prioritized. Khalid, we know, is not getting prioritized, but we're gonna see the matchups of Sacrifice. You're gonna see the matchups for the side of team S8UL. You're gonna see this Khalid, Lolita, or maybe someday you're gonna see the Hilda as well. Because these picks are really rare, off meta picks, but they really work so good.
Right side
Tommy, I'm telling you. They blend so well in the meta.
I agree with the Khalid pick actually because you know Khalid he has the like when he gets the passive he has the sand onto his legs and
ꯑꯃꯣ ꯆꯥꯎ ꯍꯣꯏ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ
other rumors as well that makes him one of the threats in terms of the engages as well, and considering the fact this is an expanding river map, you know the Khalid would have been able to
ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ NBAꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯣꯔꯕ ꯍꯣꯟ ꯉꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ
the movement speed, the high
BGMI ꯁꯣꯜꯅ ꯂꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ BGMIꯗꯗꯤ bro ꯁꯣꯜꯒꯁꯦ ꯁꯥꯊꯤꯔꯦ BGMIꯗꯗꯤ MLꯗꯗꯤ ꯁꯣꯜ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯊꯨꯠ ꯂꯥꯎꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ
they have already completed the draft and looks like it is a CC gold lane something.
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯜꯁꯤꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯊꯤꯛ ꯁꯣꯗꯥꯎꯟꯒꯤ ꯂꯦꯟꯁꯤꯗꯀꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯂꯤꯐꯥꯏ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯞꯁꯤ ꯀꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯑꯒ ꯂꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯞ ꯑꯔꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯈꯪꯒꯠꯂꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ
ꯁꯣꯔꯕ ꯍꯣꯟ ꯉꯝꯖꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ
maybe ꯑꯔꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯣꯛꯇꯨꯗ ꯑꯁꯣꯟꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯞ ꯍꯥꯞꯄ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ
I think
ꯄꯔꯐꯣꯔꯝ ꯇꯧ ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯗꯅ
team Elizabeth Esports they will be trying to mark out the goal
ꯑꯗꯣ
lane
ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯥꯡꯕꯗ ꯕꯨꯁ ꯀꯩꯀꯥ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯣꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯚꯤꯌꯨ ꯊꯥꯡꯉꯥꯏ
ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯜꯂꯗꯤ ꯁꯣꯔ ꯍꯣꯟ ꯉꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯋꯥꯔꯦ
ꯁꯣꯝ ꯅꯥꯀꯟꯗ ꯈꯗꯥꯡ ꯊꯥꯗꯔꯒ ꯋꯥꯟ ꯇꯥ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯒꯦꯝꯗ ꯋꯥꯟ
ꯁꯣꯔꯒꯁꯦ ꯋꯥ ꯍꯣꯜꯂꯦꯅꯦ
I'm saying that Armageddon is on to the Hayabusa.
ꯇꯤꯝ ꯅꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯒꯦ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯅꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ
ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯒꯦ ꯁꯣꯔꯒꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯏꯞꯇ ꯋꯥꯅ ꯍꯣꯜꯂꯦꯅꯦ ꯐꯨꯜꯒꯠꯂꯒ ꯇꯥꯗꯅꯕ
Squishy warms into your
ꯀꯥꯔꯤꯒꯦ
side.
ꯁꯣꯜꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ
There is the
ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯀꯤ
CC into the
ꯀꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯗꯀꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ
gold.
ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯀꯤ
There
ꯀꯃꯦꯟꯇ
is the
ꯔꯣꯀꯦꯠ
Black
ꯌꯥꯝ
Dragon
ꯄꯥꯏꯈꯠꯄꯅꯦ
coming in, and you know, like Eve's
ꯁꯣꯜꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯟ
greatest
ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ
counter is the
ꯌꯥꯕꯅꯦꯀꯣ
Black Dragon.
ꯀꯥꯔꯤꯒꯩꯗꯤ
You're gonna be
ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ
ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ ፓꯏꯈꯠꯂꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯣ
and the Black Dragon gonna disrupt the backline a lot with the help of the dive and you know, like the mobility. So here we have the 5-5 sets complete. Armageddon Esports going against Elizabeth Esports, and this is the one of bracket Swiss stage going right now at Water Games. And let me tell you guys, not only the match, but you guys can earn some points for yourself by sharing this stream to your friends, letting them know that the Modern Games is cooking something. The MYTHIC SHOWDOWN season 2, the professional league for India is going in
ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯩꯗꯤ
right
ꯐꯧ
now.
ꯃꯈꯥꯗꯩ
And they can
ꯁꯦꯟꯗꯜ
also join
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯁ
in
ꯇꯧꯕꯩꯗꯤ
for concurrent watching.
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯤ ꯗꯦ ꯏꯟ ꯗ ꯂꯥꯏꯐ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤ
500.
ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ
We
ꯗꯦ
have
ꯏꯟ
a
ꯗ
lot
ꯂꯥꯏꯐ
of
ꯑꯣꯐ
prizes
ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ
for you
ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯀꯣ
all. So
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯁ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄ
you
ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯚꯣꯏꯁ ꯑꯣꯚꯔ
share,
ꯍꯥꯞꯆꯟꯕꯗ
make sure
ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣꯗꯨꯗ
you'll be there and
I
grab
just
on your
woke up,
prizes,
now I'm
guys.
eating
Those
adu
talent
guy.
giveaways. I'm not gonna
ꯁꯨꯡꯆꯥ ꯆꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯐꯥꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯥꯁꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ
let it out to anybody else.
ꯅꯥꯀꯟꯗ ꯅꯪꯁꯨ ꯌꯧꯍꯜꯂꯛꯑꯅꯤꯅ
ꯁꯨꯡꯆꯥ ꯆꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ
and this is
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯐꯥꯁꯅꯦꯕ ꯅꯪ ꯆꯥꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣꯗꯨꯒꯤ
we already did mention it out. The draft it's completely balanced out for either of the sides. It will be depending upon the
I
execution.
got the
One thing about the
Sapa starting
EVT
a
is
sad
the
queen.
only
Ma
target
for
that can
Katsar,
go
but
wrong.
NBA.
Sinju's positioning, we are
versus
aware of it.
Armageddon
He
Esports
knows how to play it out safe
Lancelot
and he
Hyper
knows when
versus
to initiate. But
Hayabusa Hyper.
the biggest threat for the Eve is going to be the Lancelot. For this
CC goal lane
this guy is
CC
just
goal
going
lane
to
versus
be using
Venture
out the
goal lane.
dashes and he
Drafty
will be trying
can
to
also
make sure
fazer
he
itu.
is getting targeted.
Zozo,
Most
as
probably,
Zozi,
he is on
Zozi,
top
way
because of it. So
Kaguzik.
he can be having that
Right.
mobility as well as the engage potential
In the
is going
meantime,
to
he
be
goes
there.
in there. He do
But
have the last
this
insanity
is
into
going
his
to
hand.
be
Barack
the
Armor is on,
game
and he
number
will
3
be
coming up.
popping with the last
More
insanity.
zero
Boom, bam,
bracket.
that's the
Who
Kaido,
will
game.
Kai.
No.
Ha.
Sacred Shine as well as
소이드 나머 진 갈래 올라가 봐니다. 오 벌써 알아.
so sorry.
Wodi.
Sacred Shine as well as the other
Oh, sound
two,
the Tahawe, do
zero
Kaido di
bracket
Wodi.
have already made their ways,
Replaying
but
replay
here we are on to the Dynasty season.
RNTX, the second one, and let's see
Brother,
who is the third
tàu
one
ra
to
nó tàu
appear
cài
in
hậu ra nó
oh,
bây giờ
number
ở giữa mùi đờ
two
ta
bracket.
có
And now we're gonna see that the early game skirm is already been there
How will I go, guys?
inside of Armageddon Esports, who are right now having the Kimmy
Don't
into
forget
their
to
hand,
hit the like
giving out
them
those
see ado karma team na
damages, early game
first blood logani,
skirmishes
comment
onto
on yare.
EVD side. And you're gonna see that SHOWDOWN
Who will
popping
take
over
first
there,
blood?
busting out some energy from the side of Team Armageddon. But there you go. A lot of energy has been
Team
taken
Maming
out
dum
of
on
the
there
Robo,
go.
but the Riveted Lights popped up there.
Red team
Got
jina EBT
forced
ni ko.
out
Ado blue
onto
team jina Armageddon Esports
Twin
AE ni
Flame
ko. Alter ego na te
actually
AE.
cast it out so that he will be not gonna give
Team
out
Maming
his
dum
kill
on there moy
to the
production
hand
na
of
kai de du red team je EBT ni
Yeah,
ko.
just to save your life, he did ended up losing one of your battle spell. That would have been quite of a priority. But speaking of priority, that is going to be the prior emerald coming up from either of the
AE
sides.
is Armageddon
Onto my surprise,
Esports,
okay, look
not
at
Alter Ego.
the Yuzhong. He went out for the rupture as well as the festival of blood. So the rupture could be giving out you the additional damage when it comes to the petrify combos. And there is the team fight.
What Shadow comes in there, he
That's
goes
it,
with
nice,
the Shadow
nice.
Twin Flame falls out as
That's
well,
it,
he goes back, and in the
Tapos
meantime,
yung
we see the
lalaki
Famous
na
Fighter
yung
coming
sati,
in, follow-upping there,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
goes
well-
up. It
ko
will
EBT
be
EBT na low
Team
re.
EVD starting the way.
First blood
Gibson
EBT na
got
du
the
ta
kill
tu
there,
thole
1-0.
Game the yeah, nang na sa padzalam na.
Objective popped in to the laptop.
Yeah, the first blood once again for the side of team. Actually, it is Team Elusivity Esports. I think the names have been, the names would have been swapped out, but I hope it will be fixed out onto the next side. But there's a turtle fight as well as the team
Hello,
fight coming up.
Fazai the blue
He's
blue
OC
draft.
with the turtle still, and not only that, he finds a kill
Aha,
onto
may kill
Madara
before
as well. Two trade being traded
Hayas,
on to the
opposite
side of
side
Team
na hayas, alam mo,
Elusivity
hayas, wala
Esports.
Andri
I
ko.
mean,
Hayas,
Armageddon
yung win
Esports
to thoma
and
na.
Elusivity,
Hayas,
they got nothing in the total flight, but the micro will be same. It was not expected, I believe,
nadi
like
yung
having
Ming
a
mo na
1-0
nadi.
score.
Ato
You
guys,
do have more chances
last
to actually go for the turtle,
may
first
device
turtle.
kita zoom
But it
to
literally got
to
changed.
pin to zoom tang to
I
yung
think
ko. Adun hen why
this is what
nagsal
the
laga.
expanding river
Ay, is di ka
does,
laptop pa na yun.
does
Full
make
stretch oy
the
dam na yun.
difference onto the team fights because the side laners, like we have already mentioned it out, they are able to rotate a lot faster when
Kibi,
it comes to the
kibi,
turtle
kibi.
fights. And speaking of turtle fights, oh, there's
Sida ko sida boy backup layer ba di ko re-engage toksan ba pazara ta de ba.
Mane blue team ni backup layer madi. Hojiki team mani skill loy taw we ba. Changsal lam fujan ba dum kan.
Yeah, nice
Oh,
one,
yeah.
nice one for the side of Armageddon
Same way ko.
Esports
Okay,
mid
okay.
laner
Production.
Swain.
Yare ko.
He really managed to dodge out two spells, two, big hits, AOG and the Ogi Shadow kill. I mean, that dodge was so important for him because he could have taken out at the point and that would have give some goal lead for Elusivity Esports, even though they lose out the turtle, but still they're having the goal lead. It's just a minimum one into the economy. It's just 200 and it can be paired out soon, but now the question have been used. Throne Rose comes up. This is the main thing we're talking about. Zozi with the Lancelot can actually counter out that Ogi Shadow kill with the help of the Throne Rose.
Yeah, and looking at the level
Throne
priorities
Rose.
as well,
Throne
God
Rose
Speed is
na kayo,
already
Throne
level
Rose
7,
na
so he
left rocket
is
triangle daw,
having
eh.
quite of a farm advantage. Even if the Ogi Shadow kill was not able to do the job onto the mid, they did try to prioritize onto that. There's a taunt coming onto Ito, uses the vengeance just to escape. I think he would have been able to
Okay,
survive
second
even if
turtle
he
is
didn't
up
pop
now.
out the vengeance.
Second
That
turtle
would
is
be
the contestant
quite of a
or
resource being baited
Yeah,
out,
so
and
जी,
looks
okay,
like
कोई
the
लाया,
turtle is
dragon
getting
खरो
prioritized.
पाइशन
Drag
करे.
Dragon form also comes up in order to zone them out. Cody Cutie goes in.
Oh, Phantom execution
Fazay
comes
niya,
up.
nice
Throne Rolls will be
retreat,
popped
2
up.
times
Goldie finds
by
the total there.
Joji.
The glorious
Joji
bubble
ko
coming in.
ikaw
Look
niya.
at this. S8UL. He goes for the
Fazay,
ultimate.
fazay.
But into it.
Lapo, kaya mo
Paulina
si
goes in
Di.
there with a
Ito mo
dive.
Fazay.
Finds the kill. Crisis will be taking out Paulina as well. 1-for-1. No.
Posta
Swing
hey.
falls down in the hand of the Matara.
As
Watcher comes out.
E.
No. Slave of HP. Two members managed to flew back into the safer zone, and now CC goes in there. The Euroblis comes up. They're taking out the gold away from the tier. Now the Phantom execution. The lava golem will be taken out, giving that
Julius
little bit of
Julius
EXP to the jungle.
Yeah,
my game
it would have been quite bad for them if Madara as well as Godspeed would have been losing out their life, but with a little amount of HP they were able to escape it out. So it is going to be quite hefty for the side of Team Armageddon Esports. That would have been quite of a difference maker, as well as that would have been given them a much
Goal lit se kya goal lit what ke phade what ke phade
500 people watching,
as well as a lucky kind of an escape for both of them. Maybe
this
if
is
it
Armageddon
he
Esports
would have been
versus
trying to
EVT.
initiate more onto that, but he was not able to do so. Godspeed was trying to initiate onto that. Looks like they will be trying to force out onto the turrets, but the minions are not present. Once again, Armageddon Esports are having slight of a lead, but the next turtle would be making quite of a difference.
Yeah, this is the thing. I mean, even though they're going for the turtle engages Itami, Team Armageddon is doing so good at the turtle, but now the engage comes in, the skirmish begins there. The fight comes off, flare up HP, Corey KT, Brevis fighter used, tries to find the kill onto Ito. In the meantime, the Black Dragon comes up will be Paulina, securing the kill onto Godspeed. Paulina falls down, Crisis comes in, Rhapsody working here. The man with the gun, the man with the bullet, and now the Throne Rolls comes in as well. Zodi with a puncture goes in there, finds a little bit of damage onto the members of EVT, but now he's getting cornered, he's getting chased, and will be taken up by Crisis. They're killing spree this for Crisis. What a rotation, what a gameplay, and oh my goodness, chase down to the hell, and will be taken out now the Throne Rolls comes in as well. Zodi with a puncture goes in there, finds a little bit of damage onto the members of EVT, but now he's getting cornered, he's getting chased, and will be taken up by Crisis. They're killing spree, 3 kills into the way. Crisis, what a rotation, what a gameplay, and the EVT, and now
yeah, 3 for none, as well as the tower going for the side of Team EVT. So it was only a matter of time they were able to get the lead back onto their side, and they were able to do so. This time the turtle will be coming, and I think it could be an uncontested turtle for the side of Team Elusivity.
chi lor be cha bana lor ne ko
Jungler was taken down from the hand of Crisis, and Senju with the chase down actually he did a pretty good job chasing out onto the members of Team Armageddon Esports, and they were able to get a 3 for none, which will be giving them a huge of an advantage. Even if Team tries to initiate with the Black Dragon form, there will only be a
boy EVT si second match atro EVT ge
process. We will be back once the turtle is fixed, as by far, as the game is progressing onto the mid, I think Crisis could be one of the major targets for the side of Team Armageddon Esports, because this guy is getting farmed up, and he could be the rich guy in this game as well. So, the key objective is definitely going to be trying to shut down the opponent's goal lane.
yeah, and now like having the tier 1 to the bot, you can actually be giving more rotation to the team fights. So this is the very vulnerable position for Team Armageddon Esports at this point. Even though they're winning those turtle fights, those turtles as well, but then what happened on the bot is really remarkably unbelievable for me, because the gold spike was in the hand of Armageddon Esports. First it was Ito, then Paulina comes in, finds the kill onto Madara, not Madara, Godspeed, and then we saw that it is not into the hand of Armageddon Esports into the fight, because Crisis joins the fight. Rhapsody walks, Death Sonata comes in, he finds 2 into the way, killing spree into the hand, and then even though somehow the Hylos was getting his way back into the safer zone, but no, the chase being on by Faded, not Faded, the Senju of course, he finds the kill there. It's so good from the side of EVT at this point. They're really going for those small engages and converting it into a big micro trade.
ꯑꯩꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤꯁꯤ
and
ꯁꯤꯒꯤ
that
MYTHIC
will
SHOWDOWN
be
ꯁꯦ
the
ꯁꯤꯗ
pause getting
ꯃꯩꯇꯩ
over,
ꯃꯆꯥꯒꯤ
and
ꯇꯤꯝꯅ
looks
ꯐꯥꯔꯁ
like
ꯁꯦꯀꯦꯟ ꯊꯥꯔꯠ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯃꯛ ꯂꯣꯏ
LSWT
ꯂꯧꯕ
esports will be
ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ
directly heading
ꯃꯩꯇꯩ
on
ꯃꯆꯥ ꯇꯤꯝ
to the
ꯃꯔꯤꯃꯛ
turtle.
ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯃꯔꯤꯃꯛ
Paulina is
ꯐꯥꯔꯁ
trying to
ꯋꯥꯔꯗꯩ
getting
ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯒ
get out some
ꯍꯔꯥꯎꯔꯒ
visions, but I
ꯂꯩꯕꯗꯨꯅꯦ
don't think that is
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ
actually
ꯊꯥꯡꯒꯠꯂꯒ
going to be enough. It is going to be an uncontested
ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ
turtle
ꯃꯌꯥꯡꯅ ꯔꯨꯜ
going
ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤ
out for the
ꯀꯨꯏꯔꯦꯕ
side of Team
ꯃꯌꯥꯡꯅ
LSWT esports. 2K go
ꯃꯌꯥꯡꯅ
2.5K gold
ꯉꯝꯍꯟꯗꯕꯁꯤꯅꯦ
lead
ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤꯁꯤ
at
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ
least.
ꯃꯆꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝ
So
ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ
it
ꯀꯥꯍꯟꯅꯤꯡꯉꯦ
is
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ
going to be keep extending unless Team Armageddon esports comes up with the trades. The thing is, the major damage
ꯏꯐꯦꯛꯇꯣ
dealer
ꯑꯩ
is
ꯐꯣꯟ
going to be the
ꯇꯧꯍꯧꯕꯅꯦ
CC as well as the Lancelot. So if they
ꯊꯥꯗꯤ
do
ꯃꯁꯤꯡ
make the
ꯍꯟꯊꯔꯕꯅꯦꯕ
difference in terms of taking out the objectives, I think the comeback is still possible. But for now, EVT are extending out the leads. Bravest fighter being used out onto two people. There's the engage.
Two people. The Glorious Prophet comes up.
Fazay,
Paulina
Fazay
joins
there.
in with the Black Dragon from AOG comes up. Paulina finds a kill on this
Can was
Century
a
goes
cut
down
later.
as well. Mega kill being
Crisis.
secured by Crisis. They go for the top. All will be
My
securing on the
dear,
twin flame.
for
Gonna be a
the
triple for Crisis. Is still chasing out there. The blue buff being
Kid
taken
mga
out
fucker.
by Zozy, and Zozy getting cornered as well.
ꯃꯥꯒꯤ
The
ꯁ꯭ꯀꯥꯏ
slash comes
ꯕꯦꯁꯦꯁ
up
ꯇꯦꯛꯁꯨ
from
ꯈꯔꯗꯤ
the
ꯀꯨꯟꯊ꯭ꯔꯥ
Corey
ꯅꯤꯐꯨꯃꯨꯛꯇꯤ
QT.
ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯝꯃꯅꯤ
It will be the puncture, taking out the throne reason into the hand. The GG fight comes up. You need to take out
ꯈꯥꯕꯩꯅ
Crisis. You need to
ꯊꯣꯡꯕꯗ
mark him up.
ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯅꯤꯅꯤ
It
ꯅꯣꯛ
is
ꯆꯠꯄ
not
ꯅꯨꯄꯥꯗꯣ
SHOWDOwn the prince. He's
ꯂꯥꯏꯞ
the
ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ
king. Crisis
मा
with
लाइव
the
हꯧजिक
Granger.
हꯧजिक लाइव थारमगनी मासु
Senju is
खबैना
actually
थोंबदा
the
गाइदले
difference
वान
maker as
तारे
well when it comes to the initiation because of the RWM Phantom execution as well as the OG shadow kill being used out. But okay, the
Phantom
Phantom
execution
it was not a
execution
Phantom
kana
call.
yi
It
kino
was just the basic attack
team
coming
min
up.
Phantom
But
execution joker team
you know,
normal
EVT are going quite all out when it comes to the team fights as well, and they were able to find out some trades. It was a 2-for-1, but just losing out Senju is not going to be mean of a difference. Like As has already said it out, Twin Flame quite low.
Sky picture one.
Sky pressure
Once again finds a tier, finds a kill. Twin Flame will be
Kusito
ruptured
ene water
down
gazer
once
si dia,
again.
amadu
It
hard
will be a
kre.
double for Crisis. He don't
Mara
take
team
single
mi
kills.
si ene
He
sky
took only
sky
with the
pressure
double, and now
ayo
he's
mani
straight forward going in there.
Mathanga ha bada mala jin dai lawa ba
Once again finds the tier, finds the kill. Twin Flame will be ruptured
Yadra,
out
mo
there.
instantly play that.
It will be a double.
Sauna ni cast tau man bane ba.
Just changed the whole scenario for Team AE. The
Mo instantly
upness
play
they
ya
have,
bane sauna
the
yau da bi
upwardness
pula
they
ba di
have
thoba
in the
instantly
whole
play
game,
sauna yau
the
la ko
upper
ni
hand
sauna
they
ni sai
have
gaina bi ne
is right now fading
man
out
bane
in front of them
Asana.
just because of one man with a bullet. But now they cornered Senju with
Sakka sakka me so to ana
overextension.
sai walking
He was
chat le me ko
there, he got
lamang na ga
cornered, he got chunked out by the
Adu
side of
sigi
Team
lord se 5
Armageddon
versus 4
Esports.
ta ni
A change coming in.
5
I
versus
don't
4
feel this is the online movement
Come back to
from
Lahan, right?
Armageddon Esports. We can actually say you need to take care of Crisis first.
Yeah, and the other thing is he was trying to get out.
Pro
some
EVT
visions
si
out of
Maitai
the
team
bot,
Maitai
but
male ba Maitai ki
unfortunately
brother
it backfired
brother
on them, and
kaya ba
Armageddon
Devrel ki
Esports
team
will
de
also do
Devrel
a lot
ki
contention.
Lord Dexter
Without
ki team, Lord
Senju, I
Dexter ki.
think
But
using
Lord
out
Dexter.
might be quite crucial, but Ito will be forced to just reset out the Lord, or maybe the Lancelot will be trying to join onto the team fights.
Lord se
Guys,
low with the R the
like
dragon
say 300 yau
It is going to be a
300
lot
yau like ni pan ka tang ai like
Yeah,
nam si
just,
don't forget to hit the like
S8UL Lord Dance going in
Drag
there,
Lord.
but
Lord
onto the
Dance
back
hai
line, a zone
Dokana
coming
lagu
in
ni Lord
there.
che.
It will be
Pan ge, haya
Paulina
buza se do pan ge wo.
with the retribution.
Pada pada
Clap
Joe
back.
ni.
Glorious Father comes up, but
Haya
look
buza
at
se
that
do season
Crisis.
yo you
Rapsody
always.
going in. Bravest Fighter joins into the fight. Corey Cuties finds the kill onto Paulina.
Aduh, ni di
IOG
mo ni
comes
hale.
up, knock up being there, and
Oh,
the next
power.
one are being chasing up onto that
Pokai.
high.
Hey,
It will be a
legendary.
legendary double onto
Kill Tara
Spain.
tu, bro.
3-man down with the
Kill
Lord
Mapan
into the
tu,
side of Team
902.
Armageddon Esports, but now they're cornered up there. The CC finds a way to go back. The Yo-Yo Bleeds
extend replay like cut le or extend replay
and that's not being chasing up onto that high loss, and it will be a legendary. Even though they lost the Lord, they got one macro
Ziggy
into
dia
their
three
side,
super haya
got three
wah this is
macro into their
the
side. So it's more like happy settlement for EVT.
Yeah, the shield will be up, but I still feel that was a better trade for the side of Team LCB.
Ado comeback lakpagi chance su laiba male ko blue team ja.
Without losing
Tang
out
moina ma
any
pa sa ga
members
gadi ko.
onto this fight. So the crucial
Mogi
target
hadi
again is
image
going to
out
be
of position
Crisis, and look
ang
at the
kita ga hadi
itemization.
moina
Ranger
chance
is
ang dilogi.
almost full item. He is
Grazer
most likely
Grazer
heading
Kitang
for
ka
a
soira ga
video
di
winter
video
crown
kitang ka
or
soira ga di
something.
moina sa to ga di comeback.
Looking at the gloves, I think it could
Dumare
be
to ma si
a
chang ga di ma
winter
soi
crown,
dune.
or maybe he could
Yes,
swap
asi
it
chang
out
di
with the
si ai
rose
ko.
gold, or for the additional damage go out for the war axe as well. It works
Haya is
really
something
well
high
with
ge.
the utility
Haya is
kind of a
something.
matchup, and looks like Godspeed. He was trying to get out
Don't
some
get
vision, but
immune
team
check,
fight has
don't
come
immune
up.
check.
RWN.
Adu walking change le
Following
si
up
re.
with the AOG, and Zosie falls down there, as well as
Dragon
we're going to see
is the
Paulina
part
running away with the Black Dragon
Sachi
emerging
is the
there as well. But the Death
Main
Sonata with the
King
Rhapsody
King
coming in.
Legendary.
Piercer piercing out. Twin Flame falling down for the 4th time in a straight way into the hand of Crisis. He's just eating him raw at this point, leaving out no crumbs.
He's living on no crumbs.
He's leaving out no crumbs, and he is trying to force out onto the mid as well. Maybe Paulina doesn't have the Black Dragon form yet, and there's the team fight.
Cookie Shadow kill comes up, waves got cleared,
No,
Ito
my
falls
easy
down,
to
Legendary for
easy.
Crisis, Tear falls down as
No,
well,
easy
the Nemesis
to
open
go.
at this moment. We're gonna see the 3-lane waves coming in there, it gets cleared as soon as possible from the side of EVT, and now the waves coming in, they have no way to stall it out, but it will be Twin Flame going with a glorious pathway, and you're gonna see that Swain falling up there. Madara falls down, the continuous was coming in. Legendary out of hand of Crisis. We're gonna see the killing spree out of Swain. 2-man down at this point. You're gonna go for this type of star miss, losing on the fight. Your Pongos comes up, Paulina with the Black Dragon emerges, going for the engage here, but it will be the retaliation we're gonna see, but no, the Rhapsody coming in, it is the chase. It will be the Ogi Shadow kill goes in, Zoe got down there. It's just the 2 members standing out with the waves coming in from the east side. Can they manage to defend it out? Can they manage to clear it out? The yo-yo blitz being used there, but it will be Crisis dealing out those bullets onto the head of Ito.
They will be requiring some mega minions in order to actually end out the game, because the cooldown timers are not that massive. So Armageddon Esports will be back for the defense, but looks like they will be trying to get the tower. Crisis just goes back. Twin Flame trying to engage. He goes back as well, trying to buy enough time for the side of team EVT so that they will be getting the uncontested Lord. Uncontested Lord without any all they need to do is try to sink those game and end the game as soon as possible.
Untouchable Crisis, unkillable yet, and you need to find him the way to take him down. Maybe the Black Dragon, maybe the Traction Pearls, or maybe the Phantom Execution, but you need a way to take him down. Otherwise, the game is just getting away from your hand. You're just taking airside into the 1-1 stage, because it is not the EVT, it is Crisis who's right now raiding his corner in front of you. Now the Lord emerges there, Madara being there as well. AOG comes up into the back line. We're gonna see the first bomber coming in. Senju finds a kill on the Twin Flame. In the meantime, the Rhapsody coming in. Ito finds a way to Madara. Double on Ito. Godfrey falls down, but they're knocking down the base. Shutdown happening for the game as well. It will be the Lord Rush, but we're gonna see one hit away. One hit away. Legendary for Crisis. Swain falls down. Double onto Paulina, and Ben Zoe is the only member standing there, but will not be able to save his best out, because it will be the crowd popping there, and a victory into the hand of Elizabeth Esports. They're going into the 2-0 bracket, joining their hands with Sacred Shrine and RNTX, becoming the 3rd team to be in the 2-0 bracket, and kicking away Team Armageddon Esports into the 1-1 bracket, where the fierce civil lions are waiting for the Armageddon, S8UL and Noctura.
That will be a dominant kind of victory going on for the side of
energetic caster.
this time. Giving out Crisis Stranger was absolutely
Okay,